Yahoo! Hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. To the beat. To the fleet. To the streets where you get heavy and you playing on the heat. Hey. Alright. It's one of those days. It's Sunday. Hi. God damn it. What are we doing today? It's Final Fantasy 14. I can't believe this is a remix of freaking Yoshi's story. You just hear there. Burr, 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 burr. That's stupid. This song is dumb. Yeah, second. Oh. Sadness. Pure sadness. It's ended. It's ended forever. You can never go back to that place. You can never go back to vacation. Ever, ever. It's true. It's true. You're not allowed. Hey, what's up?
Yeah, I will say the Airbnb we stayed at, those were the worst beds I've ever slept
Thanks,
in my
friendo!
life.
Jack
I slept on
Snow's
the
pet.
floor, so that was
Oh no.
not enjoyable at all.
Hey, Ghost. Thank you very
no,
much.
like
for the
literally,
46 bits.
I don't know what it was with their mattress, but like I don't know if it was like some fancy new mattress that like technology stuff in it or something, but like I don't know, like the first bed was like way too like stiff and was just like I woke up with like my shoulders like were really on like not on fire but like in serious pain. What else? And then they had two beds. The other bed I think was smaller even though they said they were supposed to be the same size. But the other bed was softer, but like it like dipped.
Oh.
Like physically dipped.
So
at a certain point.
Yeah, somebody was using that exclusively. That was a well-used bed.
Yeah, and I'm just like, yeah, this is not comfortable at all. And I'm like, now I see why people are just like, yeah, fuck Airbnbs. I'm staying at a hotel because like, specifically like each hotel chain has their own type of bed, and they all kind of work the same way. Like I really like the beds at the Sheraton. Their pillows are terrible, but like the beds are great. So it's just like, yeah, maybe I'll just start doing that from now on because like, man, that shit was not enjoyable.
That is a consideration.
Problem is that like if I want to cook something, I can't do that in a hotel.
At the hotel, yeah.
Yeah, like that's what sucks.
You getting that continental breakfast and you liking it.
Yeah, that's the part that I don't enjoy.
I'm down, Dalamud. Hold on.
But yeah, man, I haven't turned on this computer in like 2 weeks. But yeah, no, it was nice. Espanol is now on their way home, so they left I dropped them off at the airport at 10 a.m. So they will be back at like 10 p.m. our time. So
okay,
it's like they have a layover for like 3 hours in California, and it's just like, yeah, unless they drove 4 hours to like LA, there's like no way they could get a direct flight to this side of the country, because where they live they have a smaller airport, so it's like you have to fly from the smaller airport to the bigger airport, and then from the bigger airport you go to where you're supposed to go, which I understand because money, but like, man, it sucks trying to like get less layovers on a flight.
That's a rough bit. That's why I don't be flying too often. Well, that, and I often don't have places to go, but mostly because half the time anywhere that I've been recently, except for Jamaica, it's like, nah, there's at least one layover.
Yeah,
and because I don't know if it's specifically just because of COVID, but I swear, the last vacation, or this vacation I just did to Colombia, like I used to be able to get layovers and they were maybe like the amount of time required to make sure you landed and could get through security again if you had to go through. Mm-hmm. And now it was like, nah, son, you're gonna be there for like 10 hours. And I've not seen, like, the entire time we were looking for flights, it was like there were no layovers in Miami that were shorter than 5 hours. I was like, oh damn.
Yeah, yeah. It is kind of I don't get it either.
Where am I headed? Where am I going? Time to open that. Ah, I see. Oh, I ran back over here so that I had safety, right? Okay, that's what was happening. Hiya. Also, I was looking at my shiny crystal sword gun. Hmm. Okay, well, at least was everything else other than the Airbnb enjoyable at least? Have a
Yeah,
good time?
I mean,
Yeah.
Espanol got kind of sick, sort of.
Damn.
I think they because it's
Sounds for everyone.
spring now. It's like they have to deal with allergies, and I didn't realize that as someone who has not ever had allergies, I don't know what that means. Like I don't know. Like,
Allergies and the transition in weather. Yep.
yeah, so it's just like, and like we were around like a lot of trees and pollen and stuff like that. So it's just kind of like, I didn't know like they were complaining about like, sinus pressure and stuff. And I'm just like, oh, what does that mean? I don't know. I don't have allergies. I just exist. And so I had to like get them medicine and stuff. And they were worried that they had COVID. So I like tested because they had like a sore throat and kind of a cough when they were getting off the plane and stuff. So I went and got tested like the day I got back, like literally like 3 hours ago, and it was negative. So
Yeah.
I texted them to let them know. But yeah, we went to a bunch of museums. We didn't get to go to all of them, but we also son of a bitch, I forgot. Yeah, the UI updated, right? The
It did?
patch, right? The patch. Oh no, like the mod that I have.
Oh, okay.
Stuff
I
is
was about to say, what?
Because I haven't logged in 2 weeks.
My buns
So
look the
like
same. Right.
the patch has updated things, and I have to go back and do stuff. But yeah, I watched the VOD.
Oh, no.
So I know what's happened. Oh, this plugin is outdated and incompatible at the moment. God damn it. That's also incompatible. Okay, I see. Son of a bitch. Yeah, they have to update their plugins. Okay. Yeah, so I saw you've met Emmett Selk. Congratulations.
Yeah. Emmett,
I
that
know you were
bitch.
like
Wait,
I know
no.
you.
We met Emmett,
Well, yeah, but now you know who he is technically.
yes. Yes.
But yes, just remember he's always watching.
God damn it.
Yeah,
No.
so, no.
Yeah, when I joked, I was like, oh, god damn it, no. Are you my Midgard summer of this expansion? God damn it. I was like, no, give me my dragon bag.
I mean, the difference between being that, like, he has willingly offered to help, and you guys are just like, I don't trust like that, so no.
Fair.
Except
Yes.
for Reen, who was just like,
Hey, Bubby.
Or except for, I was about to say Millennia. Fuck. except for, I was about to say Maleficent. God damn it,
Yeah.
what's her name? Fuck. What's her name? Shit, what's her name?
Minfilia?
Menphilia, that, yeah. Menphilia was like, hey, can you help us fight? And he was like, no.
Oh,
So,
shit.
at least he
that's
offered
good.
and turned it down. Midgard Stormer just kind of was like, I'm just gonna be here.
Yeah.
And that's it. I'm not gonna talk to you. We're not gonna do nothing. I'm just here. I'm just
Because-
literally here to watch.
Literally until that freaking Omega raid, when he's like, yo, what up, Omega? How you doing?
Yeah, so yeah, now Midgard Stormer is officially gone. But yeah, no, he never, at the end of Heavensward, he never actually left. So
Yes.
he was still there. So yeah.
Yeah,
And then he just kind of popped. And it's like everyone probably forgot about him. It's like, no, he's there with you through the entirety of Stormblood.
Just hanging out.
He's just taking a nap. And then
Yeah.
he's like, now he's gone because he's like, all right, bros, I'm like, that shit tired me out. I'm
Spent
gonna go
all
take a
the
nap.
energy. Yeah.
I'll see y'all in like, I don't know, 3 expansions or something.
I'll see you in 200 years. Oh. I don't think I
Yeah.
lived that long. That's not my problem. Good night.
But yep, so you did the
Time to talk
you
to
did
Sholo.
all that stuff. So that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like I'm still technically like I'm like maybe a quest or two ahead of you still. So it's
Oh,
not
okay.
I don't have to like catch up or anything.
Cool.
So
This
oh,
looks
wait, I
like
might
it's gonna
actually
be. Wait,
out,
no, I'm
actually.
still a thing away from a dungeon, right?
Yeah, because you did a trial, so the next thing is a dungeon. Because yeah,
Okay.
It goes dungeon,
Trial, dungeon,
dungeon, trial,
dungeon.
dungeon.
I just said that.
Trial.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I was like, don't agree with my rhythm. I was just saying.
No. I'm like thinking through my head about like what you have left to do. And yeah, I
Okay.
think it's 2 dungeons,
Wow.
then trial, then
Hey,
2
Joe.
more dungeons, then trial.
Yeah, Joe, you gotta catch up. You gotta catch up. Catch up to the sick crystal sword that I have on my back.
But,
That will last
yeah.
all of 3 more quests before they
But you
give me a
can
better
use it
one.
as glamour. Like you
True.
got it now.
Yeah, no, and it's fucking great. I don't know how it works. Let me zoom in on that. I see where the bullets still go. I don't know where it shoots out. But that's questions for someone else.
Like
More
I don't
engineer
think
savvy.
the way that I don't think the gunblade actually shoots the bullets. It like because like even your moves, there's nothing literally like shooting bullets out. I think it's literally just it's like firing the ether and charging it into the weapon.
Okay.
And like basically just like making it I don't know, fucking vibrate or something.
I always thought that
like,
there was like a physical container for the ether, like shells. I thought there were shells.
There are like there's you see a barrel in there. That's where the shells go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they don't
it
like
doesn't
actually.
Yeah, there's no actual like bullet being fired out of it. Essentially.
Oh, okay. It's not being expended.
Yeah, no. It's like you fire it, the ether goes away. Like the ether. Like the bullet basically becomes empty, and you have to like after 6 of those you have to reload. Because I think it's like 6 shots
the light warden.
Something.
Excuse me. Once protectors find me when last I came here, and I expect them to fall upon us just as quickly. Though we carried a seal, there's no reason for us to let down our guard here. Let's seek out the warden and put an end to its reign over these woods. That's fair. Right, yeah, the last thing I did was put together the seal that would allow us to journey into the area that we assume the Light Warden is in the forest. Yeah. Okay. Yeah! Bringing it back!
Yeah, I saw you watch that video during the stream.
That's soaking mad. Christ. Him and his, what are they called? Omatones?
Automatones.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. I love it. And then it was like, yeah, I forgot about the whole band thing. So then I think it was Espanol who was in chat. It was like, either Espanol or Buppy who was like, oh yeah, no, but he can actually sing though. They have a band. What?
I think, yeah, I don't know if Yoshi...
And he sings several of the rock songs in the game. Oh!
Yeah, no, I don't know if Yoshi P is in it, but
it's
yeah.
I know. I just remember Soken and Koji are in it. I don't.
Yeah. I think also I might be misremembering, but I believe Xenos' voice actor also sings a couple of the songs.
Oh, cool.
So, or at least he used to. I don't know if he does anymore. I think he did. I think he said he did a couple for Endwalker.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know if he's done any other ones.
The FF8 Gunblade is a vibroblade? I thought that was like a traditional ass, like the ones that exist in real life, and they modeled it after that. I didn't realize it was a vibroblade. And then the 14 Gunblade is using shells infused with aether to use different spells that are usually magical shields. Okay. Oh, and Taco and Buppy are saying that,
yeah, Rabons, yeah. That might be what it is.
Oh, this is where the bunnies live, huh? Makes sense. Hi, forest bunnies.
Wait! We did not come to!
They always, yeah, just defend yourself, Y'shtola. Thank you. Damn.
Stop, we mean you no harm.
I have to do a sick flipping jump dodge to avoid these cards.
Sister, is that?
Oh, they're sentinels.
We are allies of the Empire of Ronka. As is customary, we come bearing the seal of the Emperor.
I'm sorry?
It appears to be genuine.
Was that just cute, or does she actually have flash step?
Perhaps there's yet hope.
Never know.
Perhaps. We acknowledge your seal, but we must be certain of its authenticity.
I'm certain I'm in love with you.
Follow the Azure flowers to our village. There we'll
You
be
don't even
judged
know
if
their
you are
names.
friends.
Add new wife to the board.
Right.
Try not to
Jesus.
stray from
Add
Christ.
new wives to the board.
Oh no, he's becoming Uzui. Oh
Follow
dear.
the flowers. Would it kill
What?
them to escort us?
That's literally one of the characters in Demon Slayer. He has like 3 wives.
It's the okay. I always forget his.
Maya?
What's
Yeah.
his last name or first name, whichever one.
Tengen.
Tengen is the one I usually hear. That's why. I always forget it's Uzui Tengen.
Yeah. He's a cool dude.
I still have to watch
He
season 2.
grew on, he grew on me. It was one of those things where it's like, oh boy, he's one of those characters. And then by the end of the season, I'm like, oh man, I love this guy.
He is one of those characters. Yeah.
He's like, oh geez, it's like he won't shut up about, oh, I've got 3 wives. Like, bro, shut the fuck up.
And you know
Come
what,
on, bro.
Joe? I can go longer than 5 minutes. How dare you? They usually don't show up in 5-minute increments. Listen. The way that this enemy isn't dead. Christ.
Yeah, that squish hurts, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, hey. All that stuff is bound to me. Don't usually see poly relationships. It was nice. Oh, and
Yeah, it's like,
Demon
it's
Slayer?
basically, it was weird because it's like, on the one hand, it's like, is it consensual kind of thing? Because, you know, like, you know, he's like, oh, I've got 3
could've-
wives.
Yeah, it could have just
And
been like,
Yeah, but then you find out that it's like, no, like, it's not, it's like weird, it's this weird thing where it's like, it's not consensual, but it's more so kind of like a thing where it's like, this is how their society functions, but, it's like, you know, it's like, this is just how we function, but like,
wait, so it
him
is
as a person-
consensual.
it is, except for the fact it's like, they didn't really, it's not like, how do I word it? It's not like they had a, it's like they were assigned.
Yeah, so I say this is getting
Kind of.
concerning. Oh, okay.
It was, but like, it's like, you know, it's like, and I don't want to spoil anything because they explain it, but
Mhm.
like basically the way he treats it is, it just like, he basically says you can leave at any time, like you're not
Oh, okay.
obligated to stay.
So
kind of
here's
thing.
the
So it's
law
like,
of the
yeah.
land, but I'm going to adjust it.
And the
because-
reasons he
come
has
on.
for that makes sense, because like they explain, you know, like his whole, like he has a whole, like his, you know, anime, he has the whole backstory episode.
Of course. So he's good guying it, essentially. It's
Yeah,
like, yeah,
and
you were
yeah.
assigned to me, but you know what? Y'all, come on now. If y'all want to go, you can go.
And then he's like, yeah, he's like, but if you do stay, he's like, you know, I'll protect you with my life, all of that, like you know, that blah 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 blah.
If
that
you
whole
do
thing.
stay,
I'm like, you know what?
you'll
He's
be put
cool. I like
Lavish lifestyle. You will get the booty slaps 24/7. Going from like over 200k HP at the end of Shadowbringers to like 40 in Endwalker.
him. Yeah, nah, the numbers got real
Ooh.
small.
Crunch them numbers. You met
Yeah,
a younger sister. All right, we're here for you met. and for the eldest. Dimet, you're cool. You can be sister-in-law.
Oh my god.
So Almet and Yumet. Why are these the fucking 3 legendary legendary lake Pokemon? What the fuck? Fucking Mesprit. Yeah.
So are they actually remaking Final Fantasy Tactics? Did I fucking charge my PSP for nothing?
Is that happening?
I don't know. I've seen people talking about it, but I'm like, is it actually happening? Is that something, or is it just like one of those things where like people are like, oh man, like they've been like, or is it like people are researching and finding information about it, or I don't know.
I'm pretty sure that's still very much in the realm of, because so many things from that NVIDIA leak are becoming true, that people are then taking the things that haven't, like as more and more stuff is like confirmed, they're like, oh, so that can be real. And I'm pretty sure Tactics Remake and not FF9 Remake are on the list.
Right.
So that, I'm pretty sure that's because I've not heard anything official. But yeah, last I heard was like those were in the list of the NVIDIA leak. And I kind of just, off that, I'm like, man, a lot of the stuff on there that has been confirmed felt like more whens, not if.
Right.
Like, yeah, we don't know when this will be confirmed, but of course KH4 was going to be confirmed. It's like, I don't know when the next Mortal Kombat's going to be confirmed, but of course it's going to be another Mortal Kombat. Like, stuff like that is on the list. I was like, yeah,
Right.
Sure, they got confirmed. They were going to be confirmed. So I'm waiting for, like, if Tactics Remake or FF9 Remake gets confirmed, then everything on that list I will then believe. Because there are a few things on there that's like, they have no reason to do that. So if that gets confirmed, holy shit, all right, I believe the rest of it. But so far, it's all been stuff that's kind of just like, no, yeah, that makes sense. It's either the sequel in a series, or it's like... Actually, yeah, no, I think all of them so far have been sequels in a series. It was like, yeah, that's usually what happens. Really, the only people who like decide to just drop sequels, even if the last part in that series sold and reviewed well, is Nintendo. Everyone else tends to continue things way past where they should. Though, side note, while I'm joking on Nintendo for things, I will say that part of me wonders, wow, this actually is just a fucking FF12 Bunny Village. Part of me wonders if the reason why they've never bothered, after how many years, to do an official translation and release of Mother 3 is simply because the fan one is so good, they're just like, fuck it, man.
Well, I mean, it's not like they haven't used fan translations as official translations later on.
I have thought of that too, yeah. And like, pirated ROMs as their official release on like the Wii shop, the eShop. That's true. Also, hey Joe.
Hello there.
But yeah. A couple of those things I'm like, is it the only reason that you're just like, will anyone buy this when they could get the free version real easy and it's probably a better translation? Or the best one that you can make? Like, are you even gonna change it? But then again, people will buy anything if Nintendo is the one. So why not?
You're not wrong.
Yeah, like, also though, why not Nintendo? You could literally put on, it could load up on the Switch and have the fucking fan translation screen that pops up at the start of Mother 3 when you play the fan translation. because they're like, this was a fan project. They have like a whole screen that pops up before the Game Boy Advance startup screen. That could be in it. And people will still pay you the $60 that you're going to charge for this Game Boy Advance game. So why not? Settlements such as this one were plentiful before the Light claimed dominion. But now is all that for now is all that remains.
All right, yeah, they changed the duration of this ability. Shit. Wow, that's how helpful. Thank you, gamers, game developers,
gamers, one and all. Thank you.
Yeah, I forgot because like I didn't read the patch notes. Espanol read them to me because I'm like I press buttons. I don't really care what they do with the classes. I'm just here to look at the fancy abilities.
Very good.
And they were just like, yeah, they changed this so that it's like the duration's from 30 seconds now, and I'm like, oh wait, that's actually really good, awesome. And the rest of it just kind of went over my head. So I'm just like, yeah, I don't have. I'm too old for that now. Like reading patch notes and theorizing about classes and shit. Like I don't care. I'm gonna use what I want. Y'all are just gonna have to deal with it.
Second, this implies that there was a time in your life where you did care?
Yeah, when I played League, bro.
Okay.
Like,
okay.
I was reading all of that shit.
That's your problem. You're playing League.
I was reading all of that shit. I was like, oh man, this character's gonna be so good. I should learn how to play them. And then I got to the point where I'm like, God, this game sucks. And then I just stopped caring.
Yeah, no, you got burnt out by League.
I'm just like, yeah, so patch notes, I don't care, man. I don't care about any of that. I did hear about the housing stuff that started happening, which was funny.
Housing stuff?
As a
programmer.
Yeah.
It
basically,
it's funny, but it's also I can see why people are annoyed.
Yeah, it's basically so when you bid on a housing plot now, you basically like pay money and you get a ticket, right? It's a lottery system.
Right.
And so the problem is there were people that like a bunch of people would bid on a house and then nobody would win because position 0 in like the lottery system was a valid position. But obviously 0 means nobody bought a ticket, so just the game won basically.
Nice.
Like, and so it's just like I'm like laughing at this as a programmer because I'm just like, I guarantee you they tested it. But like, what are the odds that like they tested it and then just never happened to them, and they were just like, yeah, sure, it works great.
Yeah.
Like I'm imagining them using like a random number generator and forgetting that 0 is included in that list of random numbers because it goes from it. All of them go from 0 to 1. It's just 1 is not a valid option. It's like you literally have 0 and then every number up to 0.9999999 whatever.
And I feel like I can picture that line of code in my head, and all they had to do was put +1 on it.
They just you just literally
dot num parentheses plus.
It's literally, but they literally probably just wrote it, tested it, and said, "Hey, shit, it works. We're good," and just kept going. Which is perfectly like I've done shit like that. Sure, every programmer's done it, but it's just like I can imagine how frustrating it is. As someone who's just like, yeah, I actually have a chance to get a house now, and then you're the only person who bid on the plot, and then you lose.
Yeah.
It's just like, that's hilarious to me.
Taco was lucky, won a house. Nice. It was on material.
I'm just like, that's hilarious. I'm just like, man. So it's just like, I know they said that, yeah, like they're not going to continue doing like the remaining lotteries and stuff until they fix this issue. And I'm assuming they're going to like, find some way to resolve it at least, somehow. Cause it's kind of, I feel like it's going to be kind of hard to like, I trust them. Like they do good when, when they are like, oh shit, we fucked up. All right, we'll figure it out and fix it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
they're pretty good
at that. We'll fix for it pretty soon, I'm sure.
Yeah, so it's just like, man, it's just hilarious, like, reading about people, like, going through that. I'm just like, that's, God, as a programmer, I'm just like, I feel so bad for them, because I would be beating the shit out of myself seeing that happening to people, because I'm like, God damn it. I learned this in like computer science 101. God damn it. It's 0 to 1. Come on. How did I forget that? It's like they were probably programming at like 3 a.m. and fucking forgot to do the +1 and just said, yeah,
not
it
be
works.
surprised.
We'll test it. We'll run the test tonight and then come back in the morning and check it. And then they check it. It's like everything passes. They're just like, yeah, great. Awesome.
Okay. This is.
Oh, you're doing the gemstone shit. Oh,
No,
boy,
yeah, because I saw the thing and I was like, oh, my mod isn't hiding this one marker on my map. That has to be a different one. I wonder what it is. So I clicked it to say, hey, and then I saw this shit pop up and I went, oh,
yeah.
no.
So you get those from doing the gemstones. You get those from doing fates.
Yeah.
And there's literally only like there's certain things you can only get.
Like Justin Ratika, I'm guessing,
characters.
right?
They're in a couple of places.
You could get I know if you get your fate level high enough in all the Shadowbringers areas, you can get a you know the Amaro, the four-winged birds that
Yeah. Oh, that's
they
one of the
use
mounts.
in the Crucerium. You can get that as a minion.
Oh, as a minion. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you get a little baby one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and isn't like the Sin Eater that's hanging around Valkyrie, the little lion with the crown? Is that how you get
Mhm.
that one, or is that in the store?
I think that's from hunts.
Is it from Hunts? Okay.
Yeah, I believe you buy that with nuts.
Hunts.
Yeah. The hunt things like the Centurio seals, and I'm just like, yeah, I've never done any of those. I mean, they have discords where it's literally just like people will just organize groups and then just run around in a big old group and just kill them all.
Oh, I saw. I didn't enter it,
Trains and stuff.
but yeah, cause fuck. I don't remember what it was anymore. I think it was attached to my Rome Reborn relic. But like I was struggling to get one final thing, and I was like, okay, what's the quickest way to get this? And they were like, it's a drop off of this hunt. You could do these. And I was like, okay, fuck me though. And then like learning how hunts work, and then being like, wait, oh god, this guy could just randomly appear at like within this time frame at any moment. Oh no. And then I was like, yeah, the best way to do these are to get into a community that's actively tracking it, and it's like, hey, it's over here at this time right now, come swing by.
Yeah, people usually like shout in chat when one is available.
Oh yeah,
Like,
that too. True. And I have
there are
all that
also
off.
some fates that literally like will be active but don't show up on the map, and like killing those, like participating in those fates will get you like special drops that will turn into items that you can only get from those fates. Like the
key spawns in 5 minutes, by the way.
Wait, what'd you say?
Key spawns in 5 minutes, by the way.
Oh yeah.
When Odin
yeah,
spawns as a
no,
Lalafell. I'm sorry, what?
What?
Taco, what? Explain yourself. Happenings in the Ratika Breakwood. Odin responds as whomever killed him.
Oh yeah. Did I can't remember. Did you do the Odin fight?
The trial,
Earth's
right?
Fount?
Trial, yeah.
Yeah,
no, I
I've
think
done
you did
Earth's
that,
Fount. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you know how the primal's actually the sword, and it's just possessing the wielder.
Oh, okay. I see. So then
Yeah,
whoever
so,
killed it is
like,
what it possesses next time.
Yep.
Okay. I'm like, huh?
Yeah. So whoever gets the killing blow on Odin, the next fate that has Odin's pop up will use their at least face model, I think. 'Cause
I'm picturing a
No, no,
Lalafell now. Yeah,
yeah.
that's good. Combined with that mod that turns everyone to Lalafell's client side. perfection. We can but show you the way. The rest will be up to you. Yeah, that's fine.
I'm so excited to start playing PvP again.
Right?
If we
It's so weird to hear. Oh yeah, I like the PvP in 14. I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, I mean, I really do want those, like, the Garo gear, because, like, the Monk Fists, I've been wanting those for years, and I was just like, I just assumed it was never coming back, and they're like, oh no, we're bringing it back. I'm just like, wow. It's like Christmas came early. But also, some of the PvP gear just genuinely looks good. Like, I like the Black Mage, like, staff is basically, it's like a giant fucking paintbrush or something. And I'm just like, man, am I gonna learn Black Mage just to get a fucking paintbrush weapon?
Right.
Yes. The answer is yes, it sounds like.
And then of course you can you can cosplay as Raiden.
Yeah.
Finally, I can pop this final deep gold and have a full, or blue spirit, I mean, have a full thing of this set.
I do like the blue spirit gear. It looks really
Yeah, no,
nice.
it's really cool. I like the weapons. They're very, like,
Yeah! There we go.
what's the word? Like, not bright, flashy, I guess.
Yeah, nah, that's dope. You're right. This is going to become a glamour the second within 2 quest lines.
When you get a better weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gonna
the-
get out of this dungeon with a better weapon and
gear
replace
that
it.
drops from the upcoming dungeon is also really good.
Hmm.
It's actually, if you look at all of the bunny girls in the city,
Mm-hmm.
that's the gear you get.
Oh. Ooh. Oh wait. Oh yeah, and gear isn't gender locked anymore, right? How do you like switch between?
Yeah, no, they're really starting to undergender lock a lot of gear. So
Yeah.
I think it's getting to the point where I think at this point the only gear that's gender locked is a bunch of the cash shop stuff.
Oh, okay. But yeah, so do you just were they separate items or were they separate looks? Like to the
Separate
same
items.
Oh, okay. Okay, so now I can just obtain those items. Oh, okay.
Like I guess the best example for gendered gear would be like the
The Ultima stuff. Oh no, that's not gender locked either anymore, is it?
The Omega
one they
stuff?
put in the cash, the Omega stuff. Yeah, I said Ultima.
Yeah, no, that's
not gender locked, is it?
no, I think it is, which
Is
is
it? Yeah.
weird because that one really felt like it should have been just one piece. That was just a different look depending on what your gender was.
I
Right,
guess they're this
yeah.
close to protect the area, but y'all really live like 100 feet away from the ancient ruins. That feels wild for some reason. All right.
If you gotta get there fast, that's the beat. You build your house next door. I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like that's fair.
Yeah, that's true. And actually, I say that knowing like that the fucking city of Cairo is built around a pyramid, essentially. I'm like,
Right.
but that just always feels wild when I see those moments in reality of like, y'all really live like on ancient ruins. Goddamn. Another puzzle. I love puzzles, don't you know? Especially in this game where it usually tells me how to solve it.
Right. I loved how much they lampshade. It's like, oh yeah, hey, Warrior of Light, why don't you do this? Because you just happen to just accidentally figure out how to work everything. You're like, oh, all right.
Yeah. I have a point. This would be similar to one we encounter at the lake. Oh, okay. That's actually easy. But discern the correct order. Yada yada. Runes are covered in ancient inscriptions. Answer may well be hiding among them. Da, 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 da. The one problem with listening to Soken's beautiful rendition is that every now and then that's the Lahi that pops up in my head. And I don't know how to feel. It's like, Christ, Soken, Jesus Christ.
Everyone's disappointed that Yoshi P said that they're not gonna put Soken's Lahi in the game.
Oh, come on, man, do it.
Because his logic being, how would you feel if you were a Sprout and that was like one of the first things you hear?
Fair, very fair.
I'd want to know more.
Yeah,
I feel like they should, at least give it like as an orchestrion role. Like, don't put it like in the game, but like make it a drop from something.
So you could play in your house.
That's
So
what
when you
people are
invite
saying.
people over,
Like, just put it as an orchestrion role in the cash
In like
shop.
some, I don't know, in some fucking like Manderville quest line or something.
Yeah, or even just buying it with MGP at the Gold Saucer.
Yeah,
There you go.
Like, I feel
There
like
you
that
go.
would be cool.
Think of the fortune they would make. Alright. Play tablets on the inscriptions. Got it. All this ronkin stuff. Love me the ronkers. The
It's Final
ronkabonkers.
Fantasy IV.
Yeah.
5.
Is it 5? Shit.
It is 5.
Close enough, alright. It's because I agreed with you, and then I was like, wait, no, it's the fucking ruined town that you chase the king around in.
Yeah.
Mages of
Which
Ron.
one was
Where
the
the
one that
dark
was like
crystal
frozen
is.
in time or
Yeah.
something?
That was what?
There was like one that was frozen in time or something, or was that like Final Fantasy like 2? Or was that which one was the one with
3 is I
Which is
guess
the one
technically
with,
what you're thinking of there,
the
maybe.
tree dude, X-Death? That was that?
Oh, that's 5.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
5.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, maybe I am thinking of 5 then.
But but 3 could also be described as frozen in time because literally everything outside of their sky island is underneath a quote unquote ocean of, like, I don't know, I can't remember how they described it, but it's essentially everyone was frozen in place. So when we get rid of it, actually I think it was water, but it was fucked up. And when it got dispersed, everyone just returned to their lives as if no time passed. Final Fantasy series, man. Good time.
Yeah, I was reading an article talking about how like the creator for Final Fantasy was like playing 14 and like his thoughts on it.
Mm-hmm.
And it was really interesting. He was just like, yeah, he was talking about like because he delved into a lot of like the history of the game and how he was just like yeah, he was like back then we kind of like didn't really not really care, but he's like Final Fantasy as a series wasn't really concerned with like stories up until like maybe Final Fantasy IV, because it's just like it seemed like so counterintuitive to like the gameplay, because it's like the gameplay kind of takes you out of the story in a lot of the earlier games.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, we couldn't because a lot of the games back then were tabletop, and so he was just like, you know, we tried to mimic that, and it was really hard because you have a disconnect between the story and the actual like gameplay. And he's like, 14 has that still, but it's like way less apparent. There's still parts where it's just like, naturally speaking, it's just that's gonna happen, where it's like you're doing something that doesn't really fit with the story of how how you've been playing.
There's a term
He's
for
just
that
like-
that people fell in love with for the last 5 years. I already forgot it.
But yeah, he was just like talking about how like it's still really like well done, and him talking about basically feeling like he's playing in a theme park of Final Fantasy, because he's just like all these little tiny things that he's noticing about the games and like the pieces from older games that he's just like, oh, this is really neat.
Yeah. I had only heard snippet of that, and that apparently people like he's moved on and he's happy where he is at now with his new studio and stuff. But from reading that interview, and like stuff that he talks about while playing 14, how it's like, oh, it'd be super exciting if this like reinvigorated him to do a Final Fantasy project.
Yeah.
But it's like, nah, son, that time is gone. We're now in the era of Yoshi P.
Yeah, and he's just like, he's talking
And
with
Nomura.
Yoshi P, like, about, even when he first started working on 14, about how he's like, is it okay if I do these things? He's just like, he's like, it's fine. He's just like, it's basically like, I built it, but like, you guys are going to improve on it. And he's like, yeah, they did that.
And boy, howdy, did they.
Yep,
Jesus Christ.
He's like, he's talking about Endwalker. He's just like, oh man, he's like, I love the way that he's talking about like how they laid out the story. He's like, he's just like, there's moments where it's just like, like you're building up this tension and stuff. Like the player knows what's gonna happen, but it still feels good to see like, of course it's this character that does this, or of course it's this character that shows up when this happens. Like it all just he's like, it feels really nice to play. And he's like, I enjoy the community, even though he's like, me being who I am, whenever I show up, people just like, lose their shit. And he's just like, he has to like tell people to like calm down, please. I just want to play the game. And how he's like, his name has basically become synonymous with just like ruining the economy of the game, because he'll craft things and people are just like, because it shows your name when you craft something and his name is attached to it, they pay millions of gil to just own something that he made. It's just like, he's like, he's like, it's fun, but also it's just like, he's like, I feel like I'm, not helping.
Yeah, that's funny as shit though. It's like, just fucking crafts like a low tier. It's his first time using the crafter, so he makes like a wooden tool. Sells for 3 million gil. The economy. Off of
Speaking of just ruining the economy, did you see the Spiffing Brits 14 video?
I have not.
Well, do you know who the Spiffing Brit is?
No.
I do not.
He is a YouTuber that likes to show off like exploits and stuff in games, usually getting like a shit ton of money and stuff.
I wasn't paying attention.
And he did a video on how to play the market board game in 14. And it was absolutely hilarious.
Wait, hold on. Might I hear the riddle one more time? Share the spirit, go thy ways, dread burden's beer, mark the crown, heed his call. I'm stupid. Hold on. Here, one more time. I love it.
I think it's the owl.
Avert thy gaze, forever fall. I think it's the owl. I believe in Joe. My brain kept saying serpent, but I'm gonna pick owl. Owl.
It helps if you like look like what I did is I just looked at the statues, because that last line was the only thing that stuck with me, and I was looking at the statues and I'm like, all right, which one's not looking at something else? And I think it was the owl. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I super didn't look at any of the statues. I just climbed stairs and talked about homie Hironobu Sakaguchi. I forgot, I need to download I need to download Lahi. I need to download Stranger of Paradise.
It's time to kill chaos.
Yeah.
Wait, you haven't? I thought you. Oh, right. No, you played the demo.
Someone approaches. Who is afoot? Oh, it's your little sis.
Was I right that it was the owl?
Yes.
Ha!
Yes, it was in fact.
I don't even have your stream up anymore because I can't run 14 and watch your stream at the same time.
Damn.
I just remembered that.
That's good. Oh, god damn it. It's old man. had little interest in Slitherbow or its people. According to its scouts, their general and his men made all haste for the gates to Ixmasha. Together with Thancred, Yuma, and some few others have engaged them at the border. Alright, yeah, it's... Alright. Let's
You
go,
morons.
get my ass beat by Ranjit.
Oh, sheet, it's Ranjit. I have to show you that video when you get to a certain point.
Okay, yeah. Was it... Joe, was it you who, did you, like, not also... You also didn't like Ranjit for, like, similar reasons as to not liking Xenos? Or was that someone else?
Kind of.
Where it's like, who is this dude who's just as strong as... Or stronger?
Yeah, for like no fucking reason. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I that is a sentiment a lot of people have
Mm-hmm.
towards Ranjit
Into the
and
pyramid.
Xenos, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Though I will say, at least first meeting Xenos and being like, yo, why is this guy just like randomly stronger than us? Doesn't actually feel that out of place as it is with Ranjit.
Mm-hmm.
I just think of it in terms of clearly Yulmore has a military. The guy leading it has to be strong. He's also old as fucking hell. And they've made a point to explain that he's been around for a long ass time. And I'm like, well, if you're around for a long ass time and everywhere except these 3 places is enemies trying to kill you, I feel like, yeah, after a certain point, you probably get really strong. It's just they don't really, explain that very well in the game.
Yeah, they don't.
Because it's just like, yeah, he runs the military. Because I'm assuming, Big
Yeah,
Dude
no, he's
is
the head general. Yeah.
Yeah, as
I
I'm
will
assuming
say-
the other guy is just not energy, doesn't care enough to do it. So
Yeah.
it's just, I don't think they did a good job explaining like all of that, which I feel like is fair because it's like, who cares? We're gonna have to beat
Yeah.
his ass at some point anyway. So,
But
yeah,
Ranjit
I
sticks out
do
more
understand. Yeah, I think with Ranjit, it's literally because we just got here, and then here's this guy that's on our level, and it's like, well, how the hell does
Mhm.
that happen? But I also am just kind of willing to give them the benefit of the doubt because it's like we're
Need
not
to
from
know.
here, so how
Yeah.
would we know? So,
I-
I don't know what
I-
the power scaling here is.
I feel that's like
Yeah.
there's an entire story for him that probably explains why he's busted, but we don't fucking know it, and also we kind of don't need to know it.
Yeah, and like I get, yeah. With Xenos, on the other hand, it's just kind of like I understand people are just like, well, we live here. How the hell did we not hear about this guy before?
Hear about this dude?
At all, ever. And then he shows up and beats our asses, and it's like, okay, well, yeah, like I give Xenos more flack than Ranjit, but I also understand I understand why people feel the way that they do. Either way, like it's definitely a thing where it's just like, well, how is he like? Can we get him on our side somehow? Because clearly he knows what the fuck he's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
And like the thing with Ranjit is, I do feel like he could have been
No hate to it.
a lot.
better.
If they portrayed him better, it would have been fine.
yeah.
It was, and honestly, I will 100% say Ranjit is easily the weakest part of Shadowbringers.
Yeah, no, for
Hmm.
sure. Yeah, definitely.
And that's saying something, because I actually like the fights with him.
I was about to say, is he an 8, like in a series of 10s?
Right, yeah, it's basically
Yeah, it's like
that.
it's like his fights are cool. Whatever the fuck that little dragon thing is he has is cool. I want
Thanks,
one of those.
friendo!
He punches.
Hi,
I
boys.
punch. Why
Hey,
can't I get
Verde.
a dragon pet?
Thank you very much
Yeah.
for 27 months.
So like I get it, but yeah, no, he's definitely I agree with Joe there. It's like he's like if there was one glaring problem with Shadowbringers, it is Ranjit. But in the grand scheme of things, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's with these owls looking in different directions? All right. And why
But
are you
it-
here,
it's-
2-bit? Tell me.
What I
Oh.
said about Stormblood overall, it's like Stormblood is a fine expansion. It's
Mhm.
just between two of the best, so
Nice
it
little
looks worse in
sandwich.
comparison.
Mhm.
So it's like, yeah, no, like in any other thing, Ranjit would be fine, I mean, literally in a different expansion, Ranjit is perfectly fine because it's Xenos.
Yeah. What
It's
am I
Stormblood.
reading to it? Jesus Christ. Is that better or worse? I can't tell. It's worse. Wait, no. They dropped
What?
gaming for League of Legends and Fortnite and crypto.
What are
What?
what's a DAO?
I don't know.
My brain just went dead and or alive.
Dead, alive, or crypto-based community. All right, so something I don't care about.
Should have
Got
been
it.
dead. It should have been dead, alive, or I think that was funnier.
Yeah.
It's weird, but yeah, where my perspective, being at where I am in Shadowbringers, is the reason why I'm like more like, yeah, what Ranjit? Like, I still like because I like cool, strong old men just as a trope. That's dope. But my brain goes like, yeah, who the fuck are you? But more so, actually, yeah, kind of like you said, Joe. It's like, because you followed Xenos, and I was down with Xenos because I like evil asshole just because evil asshole. And I'm even fine with him being some strong. It was very anime, and this feels. Oh, right. I had to avoid the stuff. Got it.
Oh yeah.
But it feels very like season 1. It feels very. We're gonna bring up Bleach again. We beat Aizen. Who could be stronger? We gotta bring in a new villain.
And I mean, to be fair, I feel like that other guy wasn't stronger than Aizen. It's just they got to the end and we're just like, shit, this ain't going well. We gotta do something. And,
You mean the man who
they gave
became
him-
God?
I feel like
Actual Yahweh?
I feel that they kind of wrote themselves into a corner with that one because it's just like, yeah, like how, what did he do differently, really? I feel like he brainwashed the other Quincy on our team that didn't do anything to begin with, and that suddenly made him better than Aizen. I'm like, I don't buy it.
Yeah.
But also, yeah, I feel like, I mean, Aizen was better written, but yeah, I see your point.
But it's that feeling of like this being the follow-up, and it's just like, yeah, he's on the same level as that boss or that enemy that
we just went through in the last expansion.
And Aizen too, like to a certain point, it's like when we get that reveal of him being busted, it's dope, right?
Yeah.
But why the fuck is he busted?
That's actually hilarious because so many people
just cause,
like,
right?
I was watching some dudes react to Bleach for the first time, and like one guy is like, yeah, like they get past the point where like Aizen becomes the big villain, and they're just like, and the guy, literally one guy in the group is like, yo, why the fuck is he so strong? And he's like the only one who asked that, and everyone's just like, I don't know. Sure, maybe it's just like, I mean, clearly he's old. Like he's been around for a while, but it's just like, but how is he so strong?
He just
and I
gets
guess to be fair, he said
Xenos.
specifically that there's like 2 people he's like, I don't want to fight them.
Yeah,
because he knows for a fact that they would beat him.
The commander and
Unohana, because he's just like, the 2 of them, I don't want to touch them at all, because like, and even then he doesn't explicitly fight the commander because he's just like, he tricks him into basically his sword blowing up. And it's like, and that's how he wins, because he knows that he wouldn't beat him in a fight. And I think he even says it. So it's like, there are clearly limits. Whereas with Xenos, it just felt like, well, we're the limit, and he's beating our asses. So.
Yeah.
Another weird Tinder fact? Oh god, I shouldn't read this. Oh no, I also hear the Emmett Selk music. I know that that music.
Emmett Selk music.
Is it? What is that related to specifically? Because it was introduced to me with Emmett Selk, so now I go, that's the Emmett Selk music, making me go, where's that fucker? Where's that snarky bitch?
I mean, he's always watching. So,
I know. I was like, where's he in this cutscene? God damn it. Every time I've heard it since. But then nothing happened.
Yeah,
That's-
I had the stream muted, so I didn't actually hear the song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's gonna get me every single time, and it keeps doing it. Where this is like the third time now that it's played the stinger of that music, and I'm like, where is he? And then none. I was like, all right, cool, thanks. It's just menacing music too.
But yeah, like going back to like, you know, like Ranjit and Xenos, like despite all of my gripes about Xenos, him being like on our level is not one of them.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm actually perfectly fine with him being on our level.
Okay, it was just the evil for evil.
Established it well enough.
Hmm.
Like it's kind of just random at the beginning of Stormblood, but it still makes kind of sense.
Hold on. God damn it. God freaking. Alright, hold on. OG Fox, you bitch. Oh, that's not the right one. Oh no. Oh, it's falling apart. Oh. I'm doing things, don't mind me. You may see it on the stream as it's muted.
So
Oh,
wait,
there-
Joe, where's your
that.
PvP card? You have to share it. I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Have not made any adventure plates.
Koji Fox, you bitch. You old man,
Wait.
you.
Have since the patch dropped, I have
Alright.
caught up to the MSQ on my main, and that's it. Like that's all I've done.
Oh, you haven't done the new raid stuff
I
yet
have
either?
not done. The thing is that my I've switched to my computer.
Oh right,
So-
yeah. You said because you had like a power supply problem.
Yeah, so I have the new power supply in. It's fine. I can actually run the game.
Whisper
The
words.
it kind of chugs it a bit though,
Ah,
and I don't want to
Hey.
try doing that with
Right,
you know a
because of
24
all
man
the-
raid.
yeah, all the
'Cause
effects and stuff.
I have
and
had
everything.
some times where if you know things are
It's just a
chugging a
duty.
little bit and my like it just straight up crashes.
Yeah, that's
I get
fair.
pokeballed.
She got a
Yeah.
fucking. She gets a picture. They get pictures. She got a
I
picture.
can't remember
She
if
got
this
a
was
picture.
originally- Yeah, I can't remember if this was originally in this part or what. Like, did they add these?
Oh my
to the
god!
pack?
Oh
Get a
no, they
motherfucking
added
portrait.
those.
Were those in the
Yeah.
original Shadowbringers, or was it like after the fact? that
They
added these?
introduced them, I believe, in this patch.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, they started. Yeah, because I was like, yeah, I
Yo.
love these little portraits.
It's
It
fucking
literally
great.
feels like a Final
I should
Fantasy game.
Probably start dancing with Philia.
I like how
I didn't
Jack
get caught.
it completely ignored the mechanic and was just like, all right, kicking their asses. Never.
I saw pictures. But what? Yeah.
You didn't read what was next to them?
No.
Oh,
What do
boy.
you think this is? You think I read the words in a manga? No.
Man, thinking Jax knows how to read. That's
Yeah.
a laugh.
Right. I thought it was just avoid being seen by them. And I avoided it, so that's not my problem. Entered pyramid is said to be seen by them is to be seen by death, yeah. But where are their gaze? Yeah. God damn it. Alright. Parasoldiers somehow made it past my sisters, no doubt on their way here. All the more
Remember,
reason we should hurry.
Snake, this is a stealth mission.
Well. I never played European Extreme in Metal Gear Solid 3, so I don't give a fuck. I will shoot everyone. There.
Also, my Endwalker CD came today, or not today,
Oh,
like
nice.
2 days ago. So I now have the soundtrack for Endwalker.
Ooh.
I'm gonna have to rip it onto my computer at some point.
Mm. That's nice.
Yeah, no, I'm waiting to do the Alliance raid and stuff with Espanol, so I will probably do it tomorrow. I was debating on whether I wanted to stream it, but I don't know if I'm gonna.
I've seen bits and pieces of it, because of just shenanigans that happen that have been put in the Lulu videos.
Wait, run. I have my run ready.
So,
Destruction.
but like other than a couple mechanics that I've seen, I have no clue what goes on in the raid.
Yeah, I haven't actually seen any of them, surprisingly. Like I've seen like Espanol watching like, I don't know, videos basically showing, not for the Alliance raid, but for like the new Extreme fight, about like, like showing where people are dying and that kind of stuff, and like, just a bunch of like stats info of like showing like how people are grouping together, where they're dying at, what parts they're dying at. Yeah.
I was watching a video of Whoops and Mr. Happy going through the latest EX.
Separate chambers dismissed. Oh, great. It actually is Legends of the Hidden Temple. Except death?
Yes. Instead of getting slimed, you just get death.
Weren't they gonna bring that back for an adult audience or something? And then...
You die in the game, you die for real.
Oh, I'm an idiot. I didn't see that there were arrows on the floor. No, we're inside of the Team Rocket hideout in Pokemon.
It's literally Halicarnassus again, Jax. You did this already.
No, it's Team Rocket. No, I like that reference better.
You know what's great? Beating up Halicarnassus with a bunch of tanks. Just to farm for the achievements.
Yeah. Actually, what this is more like is fucking, like, true to God Palace of the Dead, like Final Fantasy XII Palace of the Dead. Like, I know that we have Palace of the Dead in 14 as its own thing, but this is more similar to how it is in 12. You son of a gun. Oh, good, a boulder, right? Indiana Jones time? No? Oh, there it is.
Just get Chris Redfield.
Yeah, I need my boulder punching man. Where is he?
I love that Resident Evil 8, they reference that.
Travis! Yo, yeah. What's his name again? Heisenberg?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just like in that boulder punching fast.
Fuck.
Yeah. Oh, there was a second one! Y'all ain't tell me there was a second one, you stola. You just left that the fuck out.
Hey, how is she supposed to see it?
Yeah, she literally cannot see them.
No, shut up!
No, she literally, like, that's a thing that literally, like, when she asks what is that sound, she can't see it, Jax.
Lies.
Almed is the one telling you to run.
Lies and deceit.
Because Yustola has no idea what's going on.
Lies and deceit.
She's just running.
She knows. She's using it as a crutch. She knows.
Oh my god.
She can see the Aether in that fucking rock. I like the new, well, not new status for me of in event.
Yeah, because like you're technically still standing outside of that area. Like you're standing physically in game in that same spot.
Yeah.
It just shows you in a cutscene.
Yeah.
While
That's
you're
pretty
doing
dope.
this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at them saying we can do stuff with this engine. You want to like just mess with the camera? Let's do that.
Yeah.
I love it.
I do like that they keep experimenting with stuff they can do.
Mm-hmm. Oh, for adult,
really
yes,
cool.
Ghost. Legends of the Hidden Temple for an adult audience. Yes, that is exactly what I meant when I said that. God damn it. Well, it is. It just. Oh, hey, Ranjit. Okay, see you later. Bye. Oh, defeat. Nah, we could just leave. Why can I not target? Jesus Christ, controller. Like, don't target the sisters.
Oh yeah, they said they changed the targeting system too. Like they added a feature or something. So that, like, I think for certain abilities where it's like it requires a target, and if you don't have someone targeted, it will just target the nearest enemy automatically.
Oh.
But I don't remember. Espanol was telling me about it, but I don't know how to turn it on.
Yeah, I was about to say, if that's a
by
thing that I have to
default.
turn on, I will do that immediately.
Yeah, I will have to find out. But yeah, I like avoid the patch notes because I like to be pleasantly surprised by the nonsense and the bullshit when I log in and experience it firsthand. So, you know.
That's a large piece of ice. Hey, guess what I pressed left on there, attempting to do, thinking I still had it on that spot, instead of what I did instead, my regen.
Reprisal.
Yep.
Oh yeah, Verde. Oh yeah, Verde. We need to talk about your tanking abilities. Because some of the comments I heard in that VOD were very, very concerning.
Oh no.
I'm gonna have to sit down with you one of these days, and we're gonna have to go through your hot bars so I can, you know, explain to you how tanking works. Because I feel like you don't get it, and I'm worried.
Damn. Hey, yeah, turn all those babies off.
Seems to be working.
Because you said reprisals not worth it because all the other ones are better. And while you're not incorrect. That's not how it. Well, I don't run out of room. Like, yeah, because you play warrior, you don't need any of those buttons, Verde. You just need the one.
You see how she backing up now from giving me bad advice? You see that? You hear that?
Verde, he plays on PC. He just uses a controller.
I think this
anyone can do that.
Is this elitism? Is this keyboard and mouse elitism showing itself? How dare you, man?
Like, yes,
This game
I
is
also play Breaker, and I have all of my buttons available, but that doesn't, like, you can do it on keyboard too. I know a bunch of people who play on keyboard and controller and can play Gunbreaker, but like, you don't need to remove your buttons. Like, yeah, no, he can figure it out. It'll be fine. But don't tell him to take off an ability that helps him survive. No, don't do that. No, you need all of those. Especially now, because we got the stat squish. Stuff actually hurts now. So, yeah.
Jackson's
not
shooting
really.
space. Look, I'm trying to get everything
He
onto
just has-
one crossbar.
Yeah, he needs to organize, and that's, you know...
That's hard.
He just has to figure out what works best for his organization. You know, they literally, I do not believe Yoshi P and the other devs would literally go out of their way to give you more buttons than they know you have room for. Like, I guarantee you that they don't do that.
Yestola, nah, let's fucking murder the adjutant. Oh, and you wanted... So you're blackmailing us. Yeah, no, this isn't a fucking, like, cooperation moment.
And the futility of trying to counteract their effects. Now,
I was just want to say,
anything here, and we're all likely to
reprisal reduces basically reduces income by 10%.
Or yours.
That is really,
and we'll give you
because
the
that is better
antidote.
than 0%.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You know.
Quid pro quo. Is it, Bubby?
We do not
And also, Verde, I hope you're not
negotiate.
pressing all of your
The villagers' lives are forfeit.
your buttons at once,
is
like the
yours.
defense buttons, because don't do that. That's not
Yeah.
that's good.
Oh, damn, adjutant. That's rough. Anywho, grab that potion. Grab that antidote. Yeah, just grab that real quick. Good job, Yashola.
You know, like some really hard-hitting tank busters, you'll want to double up on, like,
Get up to my, like, 60% that I could do.
you know, like use like Sheltron and Sentinel or something like that.
What the fuck do you mean do not fail? You get your ass back up here right now. I know you got some
Other
fucking
than that-
flotation magic. Get the
Yeah.
fuck back up here. God damn it.
Why would you assume that I would do that? Because I've met people who play tanks that do that. They just pop all of them at once
Pointless.
and then just run through everything. And I'm like, just don't do that. That's not how the math works. It's not 10 plus. It's not 10% plus 30%. It's literally 30% of 10%. It's you pop one first, and then
Yeah.
it does, and then it goes. It stacks on top of that.
Yeah,
So, you know.
you get diminishing returns.
Yeah, it's like after a certain point, it's not worth. It's like the math just doesn't work out because it's like you pop reprisal, which gives you 10%, then you pop your 30% one.
Ooh, wait! I want to shut the fuck up. That was the sickest fucking dual tech I've ever witnessed. Thankridge said, Ulianje grabbed that bitch. Got him. Yeah! I wish I could rescue like that. You're right!
Where is Yustola?
Oh, she's just hanging out down there. Don't worry. I'm sure
Yeah,
Ranjit isn't dead either. Quite honest.
Yeah, no,
Duty complete.
Urianje has the pre-nerfed rescue.
Yeah, COG rescue. Wait, it didn't even say.
Straight up
Oh,
just
there it is.
rescued the enemy general. Like, hey, get over here. And just pop. I'm like, man, damn, wish I could do that.
Right?
Just
Never.
knock a boss off the stage.
Right.
Duty complete. That would be great.
It shouldn't even cut to like the cinematic. Like the duty complete just shows up in game. I was like, hey, son, you did it. That worked. Amazing. That's complete. Y'all give me one moment. I have to go to the bathroom. Listen. So entertain each other, entertain the chat. BOB.
Oh no.
Alright.
So have you caught up on the MSQ? Second?
No, I've been on vacation for like a week and a half, so I haven't actually, and I haven't been near my computer, so I haven't actually played any.
Fair.
At all.
Yeah, I've meant to catch up on this account, but like the lag just makes me kind of not want to get on it.
Is it just,
Do
you just need a better graphics card? Yeah, is that what it is? Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have any recommendations?
See, the problem is what can you get? It's not so much what do I recommend? It's more so what can you actually find?
That's
I
true.
mean, I don't know what computer stores you have, but like honestly, like
I mean, honestly, I'm probably just gonna order it off Amazon.
yeah, like I would say, you know, I don't expect like 14. Like it depends on if you play anything else besides 14, because 14 is not super intensive. Like I was playing it on a 1080 Ti for like 3 years, and it was fine. It's just like, you know, obviously the further they go into the game, the worse things are gonna get. So it's just, I don't know. Yeah, like whatever you can find that's not like ridiculously overpriced is probably fine. It's just the problem is finding something that's not ridiculously overpriced is the issue. Yeah.
Unfortunately, I'm not a very big tech guy, so I have no idea, you know, what.
Yeah,
it's like, oh, this is $300. Is that way too much? Is this, you know, a steal?
Yeah, it depends really on like, let me see. Like I'm just looking on Amazon now to see what I can find. It needs to be here. Let's see. All right, I have to log back in because my computer's been off for like. Let me log in because I forgot I have Prime, so it's gonna like do that thing where it puts the Prime stuff at the top. Let's see here. Yeah, it's just looking like. I guess more so like, what's your budget is what I would ask.
Fair.
Yeah, like if it helps to know, because like the problem is one, finding stuff that you can like actually get, and then so if you don't know what you can actually get, then the question is how much do you want to spend, which helps kind of limit things down. Because like I live at home with family and I pay fairly few bills, so I also have
very few bills. I basically have rent and rent, internet, and my phone. That's basically what I pay.
Yeah, like I pay, and like I have money to just throw at stuff until it works.
Yeah, I can afford some. Budget's not like super tight.
Yeah, I would say, because like honestly for me, this like the problem I have, like I have a 3080 Ti in my computer, and it runs great. It like literally, I will go on like the canyourunnit.com website, and literally like I put in my specs, and it says you can run literally any game you want. It's fine, it'll work. But the problem that I have is this thing is fucking massive. So like I also want to know like what size, like what kind of case you have for your computer.
Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't take that into consideration.
Because like this thing, like I had to like remove some fans in my case in order to fit my graphics card in there. The thing is huge, and I need to probably buy a brace for it at some point because I'm afraid it's gonna start sagging. And like yeah, but yeah, like I guess depending on like the size of your case and how much you're willing to spend, that would help. Figure out what to, because I think like the 3000 series graphics cards, like I want to say the 3080 has like 3 fans on it. Let me see if which is, and it's like massive, but let me see like what the 3060 looks like. Yeah, 30. Oh wait, no, wait. This, oh, I guess it depends on the brand, because some of them have 2 fans, some of them have 3. But yeah, no, I guess yeah, depending on like what case size you have and how much you're willing to spend could help. Because like I also have like a computer store in my area where I can literally just drive to it every day if I wanted and see like, does it have the card I want? No? Okay, I'll come back tomorrow. And that's literally what happened when I got my graphics card. Is like I just went in there to buy something else for my mom, and I was like, oh hey, cool. I like walked over there because I was like, oh, I wonder what like graphics cards they have, and I saw that they had the 3080 Ti. I'm just like, shit, if I don't buy this now, it's probably not going to be here tomorrow, so I need to get it now. And so I bought it. And then, like, now it feels like the stock is going back up because, I guess, you know, Bitcoin and all that stuff is just tanking again. So it feels like it's a lot easier to, like, I can walk in there at any day and see, like, a couple different graphics cards and they're fine. It's just the problem is, you know, they're still charging you an arm and a leg for them. But,
Right, yeah. Well, I will, you know, when we get off, I can take a picture of, you know, like, my computer and like the inside of it, and
yeah, like if you have the name of the case too, that could help. Because like, what do you have? What graphics card do you have in there now?
I'm not entirely certain. A friend built it for me.
Okay, yeah.
And he built it, like the entire thing was actually fairly cheap. It was like $200 for the entire computer. And it was just out of like just spare stuff he had.
Spare stuff he had. That's fair.
Yeah. You know, and like other than, you know, I had to get a new power supply.
Yeah.
Other than like that, which was only about $100. So.
Power. Yeah, no, Joe was asking me about graphics cards, because he's like, what do I recommend? And then my question was, what size case do you have and how much are you willing to spend?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot that, you know, size matters.
Get a 3090? No, he does not need a 3090. I don't need a 3090.
But why not?
Yeah, no.
I know nothing about computers, basically, and even I know that I don't need a 3090.
Yeah, no, 3090 is like, you know, if you're doing, like, I don't know, extreme video editing or some shit, or, like, really heavy computation. Yeah. Jack Ghost would buy one just so that he could say he has it.
Of course. No, Ghost would buy one, and then was like, what are you using it for? It was like, because...
He's like, I'm using it to cook eggs or some dumb shit. Like...
Because we look and be like, that's not in your like current computer. You're still using your old 1080 Ti. Where did the 3090 go? It's like, what the? Damn. Nah, it's over here. It's like, why the fuck is it not in the computer?
Yeah, he has like 4 fucking computers in his room, like a fucking hack saw or some shit. Like it's literally like Ghost. I don't know what the hell Ghost does.
Chained together.
Like his free time, he's got like a 3D print. He's got this massive 3D printer. What the hell is he printing in it? I don't know. a life-size doll. Who knows? I don't know. Uh,
It's
He's
so
like,
sad
yeah.
that you show us
the
that.
Illuminati's computers.
he's just like,
Yes.
yeah. He's like, I'm trying to like. He's like, I want to take up smithing, so I'm gonna try to build a forge. I'm like, what the fuck is your why?
See, now that is a moment when I fuck with ghosts. These are the moments where me and ghosts connect on a spiritual level. Because I did spend 2015, a good chunk of it, like looking through forums on how you can build your own forge.
Just like, yeah, but
Wait,
like,
I'm
Ghost would be the
sorry,
one. The
you're
madman
printing
to
a
actually
what?
do it.
What
A
do you mean?
companion.
Yeah, what do you mean you're printing a companion? A walking companion? Is there an activity attached to this companion?
I feel like that was the wrong way to phrase that question.
No, that's the exact way I meant to phrase it. Because that's the question I have.
Jax, do you really want to know the answer to this question? I think that's the bigger thing to take away.
No, oh no, you're right. But then again, also burning in me is the question: how much of the companion are you printing? Because that also determines what this companion is for. Are you printing the legs? This is too much for Twitch. Or is it not enough? Life size? Oh no. He's printing out his own. I was gonna say Y'shtola, but no. No. He's printing out his own bunny girl.
Alright, I have a confession. Not a fan of bunny girls.
I can't believe you said this. I can't believe you said this on Lola Bunny's internet. Poppy just boo. Boo. Why is Runar here fucked up? They brought all the villagers over here? Or just
I mean,
some?
remember he said he poisoned everybody.
No, yeah, I just meant specifically why am I only seeing like 2 of them? Or did I
Everyone else
pass
is
him in like the...
poisoned.
Or maybe they killed everybody else. I don't know.
Nah, they poisoned the whole village. I'm just mean like, should I not see more of the village in the beds? Or are these the only 2 we could get to before the poison said nope? Cause shit. Oh wait, no, I'm the one administering it.
Did the dumb thing and decided, hey, I'm gonna go and try to see Y'shtola.
Ah, right. That's a lot
But
to
you're poisoned
animate.
and I'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Runar still appears visibly pained, but perhaps he requires another dose. Yeah. Antidote should not require multiple doses if you did the correct dose in the first place. Okay, it took effect. Okay, all right. Shall master him forthwith. Look at all these greens. Wait, that's a green. That's a green. That's a fucking blue.
You're a green.
I would love to be a green. That's a fucking blue.
It's teal.
No, 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 no. That's not teal. That's blue. That is just light blue. It's not, because I know what teal looks like. That's not no teal. That's just a light ass blue.
It's Baja Blast colored.
I want a pack of Crayola crayons named after Mountain Dew flavors. You got Code Red, you got Baja Blast. Shit, I can't remember the other ones. God, wait. Let me pull up the Mountain Dew flavors.
Voltage.
Yeah, that's the blue one, right?
Yeah, that's the dark blue one.
Amazing. All right. We have Spark Zero. Oh wait, Spark Major Melon, Code Red, Live Wire. I've had Live Wire once. Don't remember what it tastes like. Voltage. That is not all of them. Where are the rest? Why are you lying to
I'm gonna
me?
be honest, I haven't had Mountain Dew since like elementary school. Jesus.
That's probably good for you.
Yeah,
I
that is
don't
good for
I don't
you.
I don't go to
Very
Taco
blessed.
Bell, which I feel like is the only place where they actually serve Mountain Dew. Like no other fast food place I know of serves Mountain Dew except Taco Bell.
As you say it, I'm trying to think. It's like, when's the last time I had Mountain Dew? And it was like, yeah, it was at Taco Bell. It's either a Taco Bell or a 7-Eleven. That's your two places, your two shots. And the 7-Eleven is usually a slushy Mountain Dew, and that shit will have you fucked up.
I miss 7-Eleven slushies.
Right?
There's like the closest 7-Eleven to me is like half the state away.
Oh. Wait, wow. I felt they feel so ubiquitous here.
I
Like,
know.
Like there in at least around me, there's more like CVS's and Walgreens and Rite Aids, like that type of
Yeah.
stuff. But there's at least wherever any of those are, there's like every other one of those will have a 7-Eleven nearby. I was like, yeah, no, 7-Eleven is just. There used to be two 7-Elevens in my neighborhood, and one just shut down like last year.
Yeah, like I've lived plenty of places throughout my life. Like I lived in Utah, I've lived in California,
Mhm.
and this is the only place I've been that doesn't have a 7-Eleven.
That's crazy.
So so yeah, you're right. They're very common everywhere, but
Like, if Starbucks were a sign of gentrification, 7-Elevens were a sign of diversity in the neighborhood. I don't know. I would always see 7-Elevens like sprout up the same way people talk about Starbucks, but it didn't have the same qualifier as, hey, all the white millennials are moving in. It was like, oh shit,
yeah, no, I know what you mean.
I'm getting some free hot dogs. They taste terrible.
Actually, it's
Runa,
pretty funny because
thank goodness.
I work. Well, all right. So I work at a Dunkin' Donuts, but the but it's one of the ones that's like inside a gas station.
Ah, okay.
And one of my friends, actually a few of my friends also work like on the gas station half of it. And we were actually talking last night about this. It's like you can tell when an area is relatively peaceful because the gas stations, the registers and counters aren't like a cage.
Yeah. Wake up, Catboy. How are you feeling about cat women?
Am I?
Who, me?
Yeah, you. Yeah, bunny girl hater. How do you feel about cat
No,
women?
I don't hate bunny girls. They're just not my thing.
Person who loathes the existence of bunny women. How do you
Alright,
feel
so
about cat?
apparently,
I mean, to be fair, Joe, Jax likes bees, so
That's a different situation. It's a bee. It's a singular bee that I can remember.
One more than should be on the list, Jax.
But have you seen that bee?
Yes, it's a bee.
Nah,
Therefore,
Devora got it going on. That's not my fault. That's not my fault that NetherRealm Studios decided to give a bee some nice thighs. That's not my fault.
What happened to her?
Barry B. Benson?
you know
No,
what?
not
No,
Seinfeld.
I actually bet that somehow it is your fault, Jax.
It was me who voted into the character creation survey. Those contests. It was like, you can get your character into the next Mortal Kombat. It was me. I'm the creative Devora. It was she who secured the antidote. She's fucking fine.
Spare me your riddles and speak plain. Where is
But to
Master
answer your
Matoya?
question, Jax, yes, I do like cat girls.
Okay.
I am a degenerate weeb.
Yeah. So
Why
it falls on
wouldn't
that
I?
side. Fair. Fair enough.
No. No. No, that can't
Well, I'm not
be.
gonna like go crazy, be like, you know, see a cat girl and go, oh my god, it's the best thing ever.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because
You're
I
not-
feel like a lot of people act that way. Like they immediately see a bunny girl and be like, oh my god, it's amazing.
You're not
Nothing
lining
will
up to
ever
that.
compare until you know
Yeah.
they see the next bunny girl.
Yeah, you're not lining up for that maid cafe.
We must begin the search immediately.
Right. I mean,
I will come with
I'll
you.
go to one. Like, no, honestly,
You'll go to her, but you won't.
Yeah.
What are you waiting for? We must find her.
If someone invited you, you'd be like, yeah, no, you be going? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you know, it's like, you know, for whatever reason,
She
you know,
is
like,
alive, damn you.
you know, me, you, second, hanging out in Japan for whatever reason. Be like, hey, yo, there's a maid cafe, let's go.
Damn, is Runar in love with Yashola?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, shit. But he crying.
Forgive me for interrupting, but our scouts have apprehended an intruder. We
Say
thought
that again.
perhaps he might be an associate of yours.
Keep speaking in your
That again?
kind of Russian accent. I don't know what's happening here, but I love it. Oh, of course. Is this... Change
So,
the
yeah,
music.
A lot of people
look
don't
who it
like
is.
Runar.
Is it because of that?
Wow, this is
Yep.
embarrassing.
Literally because
In my defense, they are surprisingly
he
tenacious.
likes Y'shtola, and Y'shtola seems to have a thing for him too.
He likes their waifu and their waifu likes him.
So,
Yeah.
what trouble have you gotten yourselves into this time?
You shut up, Emmett. Sounds like it's
Like, I have
NTR time.
literally
Sorry,
seen-
Runar. No!
I've literally seen comments on Reddit threads bitching about
Degeneracy.
Runar, going, "Oh, he's just a bland simp." You know, like, you know,
Well,
Y'shtola
well.
deserves better. I'm
An
like,
intriguing
like what, you?
yeah, that's what they say.
My condolences, by the way. It is never easy to lose the ones we love.
Oh, why, thank you, Emmett.
Well, she is dead, isn't she? Wishing it were otherwise will not make it so.
Like, honestly, I like
That
Runar
you
with
should be indifferent to her
Y'shtola.
loss is no surprise.
I think they're great together.
To us, she was a friend.
I just need more for Runar, but that's fine.
Yeah. But I mean,
I
you're
get-
also only like halfway through the base expansion
Yeah.
and haven't done any of the patches, so
Exactly. I was like, I don't have
You
all
know.
of his characterization.
you know.
But even
Granted,
then, there's like,
too much more, but like you can tell from like the few interactions you get with him.
yeah, it's
You
been
know-
cute.
Yeah.
You have something on your mind. What is it?
After she fell, there was a powerful gust of wind, as if from nowhere. Yeah, about that.
Hmm.
Weird,
Yeah, huh?
funny.
Man, it's weird. I wonder if that's ever happened before with her.
Mm-hmm.
Pray recount to us again that which thou witnessed in the ruins, omitting not the slightest detail. Flow.
Let's be real. At this point, Y'shtola getting lost in the live stream is like, you know, someone dying in Dragon Ball Z. It happens, and then they like, you know,
Alright.
figure it out 3 seconds later.
Yeah, go get the balls. We're getting to Dragon Ball. Yeah, come on.
Interesting. I thought I sensed a brief disturbance in the live stream. How reassuring to know it was not my imagination.
If she does it again, she gets a free smoothie.
I felt it only once, I should mention. which would suggest she is still adrift on its currents.
Then I fear she may yet be lost to us. For it was only by the grace of the elementals that she was plucked from that great ethereal river.
What happens if you do that as just a spirit, though?
Ah, very well.
As what?
I'll go
Oh,
and fetch
like
her.
hop into the live stream?
Yeah. Oh, and also, thanks, Emmett.
Yeah.
Perhaps a clear and unambiguous act of kindness will serve to win the trust you
Well, I
seem
assume
so
you mean,
determined to deny me.
like, the kind of spirit that, the Scions all are.
Yeah, yeah. Like currently on this side,
Yeah.
all of them here are in spirit form. They're fucking Sora between KH1 and 2.
That's not a bad way to describe that. I hate you.
If
Oh,
I
yeah!
can tie it back, I can do it.
So, yeah, how do you feel about Kingdom Hearts 4?
Excited.
I
Happy.
am too.
Ecstatic.
I
I love our old boy Sora and his grippers.
Yes.
And his regular fucking Air Force Ones. What is he wearing? He went running out there in some fucking Converse. I was like, yeah, boy. I don't know how to whistle. Emmett Selk, are you going to teach me how to whistle as if I were Yuna and you were my Tidus? In fact, you just did. Is this a reference to fucking FF10? Fuck you.
You don't even know how funny I find that statement.
Use your ethereal lamp to pinpoint an ideal location and call for Emmett Selk. Okay. Oh my. Emmett Cross, Warrior of Light. No, I don't want to take part in this. I didn't mean to
You'd be
help fuel
surprised
this.
how many people ship their Warrior of Light with Emmett.
I didn't mean to
Honestly,
fuel this.
no, you would not be surprised. Let's be real.
Oh no. Oh no. Why? You know what? No, I don't want to know why. Even if it's non-spoilery, I don't want to know why. I'm just gonna leave it. Some people are just like, oh, but you gotta fall in love with one villain. That's what that is. People writing fucking AO3 fanfics. Falling in love with villains.
I did. Her name was Ysael.
Yeah, right? That one works. That one is acceptable. There's shit with Xenos, isn't there? There's 100% shit with Xenos.
There is.
He's a Bishi. There has to be
Unfortunately.
shit with Xenos.
I don't know
Alright.
how they find him attractive. Like, his hair looks greasy as fuck.
Yeah, but Bishi going Bishi.
He doesn't even look Bishi.
He's Bishi. Blows warmly. Oh, it's also this one. Ooh, is it on the blue flowers? I swear to God, you fucking goddamn, I'm gonna kill this goddamn deer. Bubby Park said, that blue deer, though, as I fought a blue deer doe. Beautiful. Glorious. Amazing.
Fantastic. I'm inspired.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hey. Yeah, there you go.
Really, but
Wow. That's kind of cool. I really thought I was just kind of guessing, but this follows the flow of the live stream, doesn't it? Bet.
Yep.
That's cool. You should write a book, Bubby. A nice 500-page thriller that ends with that line. That blue deer, though. Y'all slow-mo walking to Lahi playing in the background is an issue. It's doing a lot to me.
This place should serve well enough.
This is the ending to an episode, like the ending, like of a season as the credits are playing on the side. Because as the hero did the crazy sacrifice to save all of us. That's like, is that it? Is that all? All right, I'll do something kind. And as the credits play, this is the scene that's going on.
Now then, what color was her soul again?
Purple. Yeah, don't pluck a random ass soul. Wait, how many souls you seen in there? I just a live stream. Too many. Don't pluck no random motherfucker.
Ah, there you are.
I mean, honestly, Emmett Till can kind of do what he wants.
Nah. Oh wow, it is purple. Nice. He's something you plucked her with her clothes.
Souls don't have clothes, Jax. Come on, pay attention. Keep up.
Hineki. Oh no. Runa, avert your eyes.
He's done it.
You're not married yet. I will protect your dignity until the day that I give you her hand in marriage. I am her father. Oh, see, there you go. Oh, he snapped that onto her.
Yep.
Thanks, Emmett.
Emmett, always the gentleman.
Yeah.
He was the gentleman, and then he just lets her drop to the ground.
Right.
Istola, are you all right?
Hey.
Yes, though I cannot imagine how. What happened?
Thou didst invoke the power of flow, which thence did usher thy soul unto the life stream.
I wanted to save the antidote, and after that...
I'm fine with her theme song being Matoya's theme song from now on.
Yes.
I did something
Well, I mean, she's,
exceedingly
you know,
reckless,
using the
for which you will just have to forgive
name
me.
of Master Matoya, so.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it fits here too. I'm like, even as we return back and we go back to, oh yeah. Oh my god.
Master Matoya, oh, thank the heavens you're all right.
What?
No, this scene.
I had nearly given up hope.
Please, Renard, dry your tears. What would the others think if they saw you like this?
This is cute as shit. This is disgusting. This is fucking disgusting. I love it. I ship it.
Did you really think I would go gently into that dark night with so much left undone? So many mysteries left unsolved.
This is fucking Full Metal Alchemist, their teacher and her husband.
Yes.
It's not fair. It should be me. Not him, me.
It's like this scene and this isn't really a spoiler, but the
of whom I spoke.
when the scene they have when Y'shtola leaves the first is like, yeah, no,
I
That-
see.
they clearly have a
Thank you.
thing for each other. It's great.
Differences notwithstanding, you saved my life. and for that I am grateful. But let us turn our attention to more important matters.
Appropriate response, Emmett. Just fucking shrug like, eh?
You had better not have explored its depths without me.
Heavens no. In fact, I was awaiting your return.
Well, Almet and the others should be pleased to see you in such uncharacteristically high spirits. Let us return to Fanoff then, and discuss the coming expedition.
What was the teacher's name? It starts with an I, right?
Izumi, I believe.
Thank you. Yes. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah,
I
no,
love
she's
it.
a great teacher.
Izumi and her big fucking beer ass husband.
Yes,
great.
he's great.
And his moment versus Armstrong lives in my heart rent free.
It does, because it's one of the best scenes in the entire anime.
Look at these men. Flex. Prove my manliness. And now we are brothers in arms. Literally.
They flexed so hard they became brothers.
Yeah.
Great.
That's the thing that's like, oh, thank God that wasn't lost in... Well, it couldn't have been lost in... Oh, wait, no. Is that only in Brotherhood?
I think it's only in Brotherhood?
I was about to say, because I thought something similar happened in original anime. But that's a manga
wouldn't
moment.
Be surprised. Yeah.
I was
wouldn't
like,
be
you have to
surprised
have
if
that.
something similar happened.
Yeah.
But I never actually watched the original FMA.
Oh, okay. And it's been so long for me. Like, the more recent one I watched was Brotherhood, so I remember that clearly. And then I had read the manga, so it was like, I think I might just be mixing up seeing that twice, and then
possibly
thinking that it was both animes and not the manga and the anime. There's the Archbringer of Chaos. Flattery will get you nowhere, my dear. No, we're not. Get the fuck out of here. We're not shipping us. Stop it. Stop. Or may say may sow the seeds of chaos is man who tends them, he who reaps their bountiful harvest. I grow tired of these arguments. If you'd kindly refrain from retorting and return to your customary brooding silence, I will take it as thanks for rescuing your companion and leave it at that. Let's keep your friends waiting. Can you not disappear into me? Jesus. Nasty. I was tempted to teleport the 100 feet.
You know, I wonder if Ardbert can see Emmett. They never interact, like, they never show both of them at the same time.
Oh. He should be able to, though,
like,
right?
Does he know who he is? I don't think he does, right? Like, he knows that we're talking. I'm assuming he's there with, he's like, he can, like, following us, basically, right?
Yeah.
I assume that, because Emmett's not doing the usual Ashian thing where only those with the Echo can see him.
Mm-hmm.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, like everyone.
Because he's been interacting with, like, all the others as well.
Right, yeah.
So he's clearly possessing a body.
Right, yeah. I mean, I'm assuming that's how he ended. Like, he does. I don't actually know how that works. Like, is he able to just go between the different, I don't know, worlds at will? I'm assuming I'm assuming he can do that, right? Like,
yes.
Just
all
on
the
his
Ashians
own.
can.
Right, yeah. But yeah, so yeah, I guess, yeah, you're right. That's a good point. Like, normally only, because, yeah, we could only ourselves and Menphilia could see La Habrea, like, that one time. Like, Tataru was there and she just walked right past the guy.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. So,
But
I guess Ardbert would be able to see him. Does he know? Like, I'm assuming he just doesn't know who the hell this guy is.
If anything, I'd ask the
he's just
reverse.
Yeah.
Can Emmett see Ardbert?
I feel like Emmett, because he's, you know, that's a good point. Because,
like, Ardbert is a spirit,
because we just saw that
think.
Emmett can see the live stream.
Yeah.
Whenever he wants.
But what is Arbert?
What does that make Arbert? Because from what we understand, is he dead?
I believe because of things that happen later in
I'm trying to remember what we've seen
things
so
that
far.
happen in Endwalker. I do believe Emmett can see
Arbert.
Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to like piece it together in my head because I never sat down and thought about it because I'm just like, yeah, actually, because we've got all these invisible dudes just following us everywhere.
Final thing for this area. We're trying to roll, eyes open. Duh, it's gonna be time to fight Light Warden.
Yeah.
Flowing once more through the Great Pyramid of Uxnea. The entrance to the Katana Rebel is open. Discover anything that may suggest Light Warden hides elsewhere. Nay. Hello, time. I spoke once more with one called Kirill. Having hearkened to her tale, is my judgment that the sin eater which her late mother did espy was indeed the being we see. In the absence of any subsequent sighting, I have no reason to believe our quarry hath sought a new sanctuary. That a false dish. I eat my Twizzlers with my pinky up.
Oh yeah, I remember that in the VOD too. Eat Twizzlers, you degenerate.
Yep.
What's wrong with Twizzlers?
Yeah. They taste like tires.
That's if you eat the black ones. Don't eat the black ones. Those do taste terrible. Eat the red ones.
I feel like they all taste like that to me. Like I've tried
black
different
licorice
ones.
is bad in every form. So you never have black licorice.
I don't know. I've just never found them to be enjoyable. One, it's like it takes too much chewing, I feel. Just in general.
That bit I can understand.
Yeah, no, I can give you that.
It's just like I feel like I'm counting how many times I chew this thing before I swallow it because it's just non-stop.
As a big
chewing.
texture guy, I am surprised that this is a texture that doesn't fuck with me. Hey, look, it's
like
the squirrel god. Now I cannot dissuade you from going, so please.
Oh shit! Yeah, wait. Yeah, I saw the little squirrel down there. Wait, was that there the whole time? Wait, no, hold on. Wait, no, because I'm standing. Hold on, I want to make sure. Wait, what minion is this? What is this? It's like a little, I don't know, like a.
Well, that shouldn't be in the cutscene.
Is it like a squirrel with like two leaf wings?
What the hell is a bomboko?
A bomboko.
I'm not sure.
It's like
Well,
there's this minion.
the Easter event is going on right now.
Yeah, there's like a minion that someone's carrying here that's like it's got a leaf on its head and it looks kind of like, I don't know if it's like a tanuki or something. I don't think it is because it's walking on all fours. It looks kind of like a Bidoof. But
Did I never get that squirrel god?
Without the buck teeth.
Oh no,
I don't think we
is.
finished the quest line, did we? Oh,
Squirrel
no, you
Emperor.
did. Oh right, yeah, no, that was from the Christmas event, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, maybe it was.
Yeah, no, that was the Christmas event because I don't know if I have it on this character, but I do have it on my main character.
That was the Arspice Versailles right there. Bet.
Yep.
Saw it with my own eyes.
Man, it's gonna be so weird, like when Data Center Travel comes out, and I can start playing on my other character and just follow Jax everywhere and just emote because I don't actually have to do the quests anymore.
Right.
And I have all the emotes on my main character, so I'll just be like in a cutscene sweep. He'll be in a cutscene, and I'm just sweeping the floor around him.
That's funny. It's time to murder us a Light Warden. And perfect time.
Yay.
Yeah, are you stopping at
more
7 or 6?
I'm stopping at 7. Yeah, and just turned 6. So I was like, probably by the time we get out of this dungeon. Oh no, there's probably still be enough time, but I'm guessing there'll be a cutscene and such since ridding the Light Warden of this area. So I was like, that might just roll into 7 depending on how long this takes.
Well, I mean, like a dungeon will take like 15 to 20 minutes, depending.
Yeah, true.
And that's if you go in with like PCs. It
Oh,
takes a
yeah.
bit longer if you go in as a trust.
Gender push may be all that's required. Efforts were not in vain, it seems. Stay on your guard. You know not what awaits us inside. Yeah, so shall you want a group, or should I bring in the homes?
It's up to you. I can do either one.
I am not there yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm still hanging with the fairies.
Ah, gotcha.
So I can do
Okay.
either one. It's up to you.
Oh, wait, is this... Wait, no, I haven't done one with Y'shtola. Alright. Everyone get out
I
of
love
my way.
how that was
You
the
just play
deciding
Y'shtola.
factor.
Yeah, I was like, I haven't done
He's
one
like-
with Y'shtola.
Quick, I have to plant the NTRC before Runar gets any further.
Jesus! No! Like I said, Y'shtola's always been my homie. I don't have this burning need to be like, what? Get him. Alright. I like that. I love it. I love how certain people who's like, nah, I just have a special one. Shut up. This is still weird seeing her as a DPS.
Yeah,
So-
right?
That's cool. Alright. Yeah, I chose everyone. Yeah, go to that screen.
Oh, you have to exit out of. You have to hit the X
Yeah,
in
there it
the
is.
character select thing. Yeah.
Silly. Alright. I mean, a sweet old time.
Oh, man, I need to try out the new like low level trusts.
Oh yeah, they
Oh,
added
right.
those back in for what? Is it like for every
It's-
expansion now? Or is it like
They're working on it for every expansion, but I believe right now it's only for 2.0 stuff.
Mhm.
Okay, good.
Next
yeah.
thing they're working on is 2.1, and then
Yeah, they're
Yada,
they're
yada,
working
yada.
on the patches
Patches.
for A Realm Reborn. But by the time we get to
before I fucking
by
forget.
the time we get to 7.0, they
Mhm.
said we should have trust for every MSQ dungeon.
That's
Okay.
good. Yeah, and I can imagine like doing it for side dungeons would probably be a bit harder because like
Yeah,
in those you're not explicitly like with the scions or anything, so it's like
yeah.
unless you just call
Reprisal
them up and be like, hey, I
is-
gotta go kill some tonberries.
Yeah.
Who wants to come?
Reprisals back on.
I mean, like even current expansions like Shadowbringers and Endwalker, you don't have trust for the side dungeons.
Right.
It's like if you're gonna go do the twinning, you can't bring the boys.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna replace that because that's magic damage. Alright. Cool. My buttons make sense again. You're an interesting... Yeah, that's what I say. You look like a thing I should be fighting. I'm sorry, what are you about to do?
Okay, I was gonna say,
yeah.
on the topic of reprisal,
Mhm.
the best use of reprisal, other than like using it in trash mobs,
Yeah.
is when a boss is going to do a raid-wide AoE,
Oh yeah.
because it's technically a debuff on the enemy, not a buff to you.
Ah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
So
That's how I was described.
if you hit reprisal, as they're about to do their raid wide,
Mm-hmm.
it will reduce the damage that everyone takes.
Oh. Oh right,
Yep.
because yeah, it's on the enemy. Okay. Cool.
Yep.
Okay. I'll remember that.
So that is good tech to remember.
Mm-hmm. I like this little mini boss that essentially was. I like this funky version of the Malahi too. Get it. Get it. Get it.
Also, you do have this is more of a like trial thing than a in general thing. But do you remember you do have certain defense abilities you can throw on other people, like Heart of.
Yeah, I
Stone?
have.
Yeah, Heart of Stone is the one.
I just
specifically that one reduces, I believe, magic damage.
Heart of Light is the magic damage.
Is it?
Yeah, because that's the one I literally just replaced.
There's one that you do to just your one person. There's a raid-wide one or a party-wide one.
Yeah.
The single target one you can apply to anyone in your party. And that is really good for your co-tank if they're main tanking and you and they're about to get hit with a tank buster. Throw it on them.
Feels very Legends of the Hidden Temple. Bubby, no more references. Listen here, Koji. Get out of my chat, Koji. You and your goddamn references. That reminds me how old I am. How old he is. He's. I'm just gonna pull all this. Yes, yes, please. Punch me in the throat. Thank you. I love it. You guys attacking that one. So shout out to Minfilia. I can tell those moments when I just see the health go away. Thank you. Like that. Legends of the Hidden Temple is one of the few shows I can actually remember watching a lot as a kid. I remember it a whole lot, but I couldn't tell you episodes apart. And that feels by design.
Shows are like that.
Yeah, I was like, by design, that makes sense. But that and Double Dare is like, I could tell you that I've probably watched 200 episodes of each of those. But I could, oh, interesting. All right. Guys, why did you not hide behind anything? That's not my fault.
Yeah, they're just, sometimes they just ignore it, and they're just like, fuck it, I can take it.
Oh. Silly Y'shtola, you don't wear gloves. You wear that like weird little like ring finger thing that goes around. You have like open gloves.
It's like it covers the back of her hand.
Yeah. Alright, here's the first actual boss. Nah, that's not a glove. No, it's not. It's an extension of her sleeve. Alright. Time to get punched in the throat by this enemy. I'm pissed, huh? Ow. Statue where? Oh, that side. Got it. Okay, so they're gonna be laser shooting. Oh, that's the whole half. I see. Not just in front of it. That's fair. And you're okay, and you also have a whole one side, so whatever side lights up on your shoulder, whichever shoulder, got it.
I do say that this game is really good about signifying how mechanics work.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, oh, this is mean. Okay, so you're gonna do that side, and oh, that's a quarter. Woo, woo, woo. Not math. Not geometry.
Geometry, no one
Not
weakness.
functions. What's the area under this graph? Oh god. Oh no.
Just wait till you get to the boss where, like, to beat it, you have to solve antiderivatives.
Shut up. No, no. It was already one thing with the prime numbers in the evil East raids.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot he does prime numbers. Remember, 1 is not a prime number.
I shall protect them.
Yes.
Because
yeah.
that gets people.
Get over here, y'all. There we go.
It's weird because apparently, like in older textbooks, 1 is a prime number. It's like
Yes.
they changed the rule at some point, and everyone's like, "When did they change the rule?" I don't know, but like, yeah. So like, depending on when you went to school, 1 may be a prime number, which I think is kind of it's weird.
Thankfully, it's been long enough that that divide is now way out there. So it's like everyone in our generation, and shit, I think half of Generation X is like, no, yeah, I learned it where it wasn't a prime number.
Yeah.
But yeah, it'll still.
I like
rear
when I
its
was learning
head.
primes, like I still had older textbooks,
Mm,
but all my teachers were like, "Yeah, 1's just a weird number when it comes to this." So, like, if someone tells you 1's not a prime number, they might actually be right.
Yeah, because it's like the rule itself. Like, how do you classify 1 under those rules? It's like, it's weird.
this is reminding me of learning fucking discrete math and the pain and suffering that was. Because in that, like, several parts of it is literally just you going, like, prove why addition exists and why it works. What? Yeah, no. Show me why that plus sign is there. What do you mean? It just. That's what an old guy did once. What? Nope. Nope. It has a reason. Oh. And then one of the things was proving why 1 times 1 is 1 and why 1 times a number is itself, because that then explains why 1 can't be a prime number somehow. And my brain just goes,
I like went on Google and someone like broke it down in like math terms that I don't remember because I graduated 5 years ago.
yeah.
And I'm just like, I'm reading it and I'm like, it's making sense, but if you ask me to explain it, I can't.
Exactly.
So it's just like, I know what you're saying and it follows, but I'm just also like, please don't ask me to explain it to someone because I can't do that.
Yeah, y'all got that handle. Recently, I saw a new version of Common Core Math Explained, and it now makes the version I saw. I was like, okay, I get that. All right, I feel like a madman for you explaining that to me and saying that that's easier, but okay.
Yeah, no, I will oftentimes have to help Espanol because they will text me and like she'll just be like, yeah, one of my students doesn't know how to do their math homework, and I'm not good at math, so can you help? And then they'll like take a picture and show it to me, and it's Common Core stuff, and I'm just like, I have to I know how to, because I can look at it and see the answer. I'm like, well, shit, I have to explain it to this 12-year-old kid so that they can understand it. And I'm like, then I have to go through and figure out what the hell is Common Core, like, how do they do this?
Yeah,
and
what is it?
Google how.
What's
like,
the
how
right way?
Yeah, what's the process that they use?
Triggers my fight or flight instincts.
It's like I get, like, it makes sense after I read about it and like follow the steps, but like it's like because they try to break things down into relation, like they break things down in relation form. So it's like
they're trying to make it visual.
Yeah,
that's why you'll see with boxes.
And you also learn like how numbers relate to one another, which is great.
Yeah.
Like I understand why they do that. Because it's like, you know, this is really basic math, and the easiest way to learn it is like you learn 1 + 1 is 2. Okay, cool. But when you get to adding bigger numbers, like that doesn't really, you can't just kind of do that and say, like on a piece of if you had a paper you could do it, but like trying to do it in your head is harder. So we have to break this down into other smaller numbers that they can understand. And so we're going to use pictures to show them how that works. And I get it.
It also kind of just abandons like a lot of stuff that we do. Was
like
all based around base 10, so it's like it abandons that. Well, kind of.
It assumes that like they just like it's like it doesn't assume anything. A lot of the things that we took for granted when we were learning, just because they said, yeah, no, that's just how it works. And we didn't have to bother understanding why it did that. They have to learn that now, which is the problem that I have, because I'm like, how do I explain this when I just kind of know it?
One of those things where on paper it sounds good, but it's so overly complicated.
Yeah.
Because you don't need to know why 1 + 1 = 2.
It's just the problem I have.
It equals 2.
Yeah. It's my problem is that like when they get to higher level math, it's like this stuff kind of falls apart.
Oh yeah.
So it's just like, that's my concern. It's like they're gonna have to go back to learning stuff the old way, and it's like, well, then how are they gonna be able to function through that? Because they spent so much time learning it this way.
Yeah,
and
it doesn't
like,
carry
unless they have
forward.
also figured out how to break that down, in which case I would love to see that. Like, show
Algebra
me how you guys are doing
Core?
geometry. Like, that's what I want.
Show me Common Core trigonometry, please.
Yeah, that's what I want
to see that.
I just want to see, like, if you make it that easy for me, yeah, like if you make that easy for them, I would love to learn it that way, because that shit was hard. Like I just had to memorize a bunch of stuff.
I want to see these 20 extra steps they're gonna add to everything in trigonometry using Common Core to apparently make it simpler to understand.
Yeah, that's my thing. Is like if they can do that, then I'll be like, sure, great, cool, I'll take it. But like I don't know anyone who's done that, so I don't know anyone who's like in those level of classes and can like show me a textbook. So
it's usually
like,
only talked about in lower math in the first place.
Yeah,
and it's like from a visual standpoint, whenever I see the like 10 squares.
Yeah, because that's the thing I was looking at. I'm like, what the fuck are these squares? How am I supposed? And then like I had to sit down and count them by hand and be like, okay, so because they were adding decimals and they didn't want the answer in decimal. They wanted the answer in like that little grid with the squares format.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to figure out, well, what does like, how am I doing this? How do these work out? And so I had to like sit down and count them and like break it down. I'm like, okay, now I see what like these squares are the tens place. These squares is the hundreds place, and I get it, but like it took me like 10 minutes to figure that out versus just writing it down on a paper and adding the two numbers together.
Oh yeah, but I can at least appreciate the effort of trying to switch people to being able to just eyeball shit.
Right.
Because in that
in real
facet,
life, that's what
it's
I do.
good.
Yeah.
Like specifically for that facet, it's like we need to have more people be able to like look at a math problem and just go, it's that. Because right now that's still not all of us. That's just some of us can do that. But Common Core does like give enough. Ooh, shit, you're cool. Has that like thing of the visual function of it is so that people can look at basic math problems and go, I just know that. But then as you guys were saying, like past that, how does this help?
It doesn't. The Incredibles 2, not as good as the first one, but the scene where Mr. Incredible is sitting there just freaking out over how nonsense, like new math and Common Core and all that. Because they've tried Common Core before, it was called New Math and it was terrible.
I don't remember that.
Him just freaking out and it's like, math is math! I've never related to someone so much in that instant.
That's funny. Subsonics.
Because I've helped like people who are like studying to be teachers and stuff like that, and like having to like break down math problems for them. So like I understand the concept of it, but like I just can't. Like I'm just concerned about like the higher level math, where it's like you get into high school, we're not doing Common Core anymore. Solve for X, my guy. Like that's what you got to do. And it's like, well, how are they gonna break that down? Is what I'm concerned about. So but I think I have a cousin who's like going to be entering high school soon. So I would love to like just one day at like the holidays ask him like, yo, do you have like, what math are you in?
Yeah, what are
How's
your
it
math
going?
questions look like? Because the funny thing too is, as we were talking about like the way that one changed from being a prime number to not, like I think for you guys too, or maybe this was just a New York thing, but like the way that math was being taught and categorized changed like as I entered high school.
Oh, really?
So it
like,
went from
like...
it used to be like math 1, 2, and 3 were like the categories of 1 the easiest, 3 the hardest, and you move through that until you got to calculus.
Right.
And then like literally as I entered high school, it changed to math A and math B, where they just took I think it used to be called like sequential 1, sequential 2, sequential 3, and they took aspects of that and like mixed them around, combined them, put you over here to like make it into 2 instead. And while we were still learning a lot of the same like just formulas and functions and stuff, the order in which you learn some of that stuff also changes your understanding of it. So it's like we would learn things like derivatives and stuff. I think like at one point you would learn those after learning the whole area under the graph, and we learned it before instead because they were like, it makes more sense to understand derivatives and things and then go into that, since you usually have to use derivatives and integrals to solve it. It was stuff like that.
Right.
I don't know if that was like
I honestly
national or just
remember.
State.
Yeah, I honestly cannot remember. Because I think I got up to pre-calculus and my brain just could not process what the hell was happening in these classes at that point. So I'm just like, I can't follow this. I don't know what I'm doing. And I just kind of got stuck at pre-calc until I got to college and just kind of like didn't have to deal with like 18 other classes at once.
Which one y'all broke
and could
your
just say
backs?
like, yeah, like I have the time where I can just devote to understanding what the hell is going on. Plus by then we had better internet, so I could watch YouTube videos of like people explaining this stuff.
Yeah. And I also specifically remembered it too because that year that class that took Math B, the Math B tests, or what were they called? Those goddamn tests.
The AP test or the placement test?
No, not AP or placement. There was just like a fucking national test you had to take for like certain subjects and shit.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But
maybe my school was special. I don't think I ever had to do that.
Our class like was the lowest scoring class since they made that change, and they had just made that change. So it was like literally they put the change into effect, and then the second they had, like, we may have been the second or third ever tests like distributed with this new change to curriculum, and it was like it tanked. And I believe immediately after we graduated, they changed it back to
They
math
changed
1,
it
2,
back.
3.
Yeah, I
I
wouldn't
was
be
like,
surprised.
Jesus Christ.
I had a similar thing. It wasn't like how they taught or anything. It was the grading system that they used.
Hmm.
And I may have bitched about this before. I can't remember.
These dudes are just shooting.
But it was like if you got a less than like a C plus, you got what was considered an incomplete.
Ah, wait, I think I've heard of that.
And it's basically an F.
Yeah.
But you can retake it until you pass, which is fine. The thing is, if you miss even a single assignment, your entire grade would be
Would be what?
an
Oh, it would be an incomplete. Ah.
yeah.
That's
like
that's
I
so
could
brutal.
I could skip one piece of homework at the very beginning of the year, and would have basically a failing grade for the entire year until I did that piece of homework.
Oh, but you could still do it though. It
Yes.
wasn't just you're incomplete now. There's nothing to do. Okay. But that's
Yeah.
still like, damn, one homework.
Yeah. And like I say, you had to get like a C plus or better.
Yeah, one of my friends had.
The cutoff number, I believe, was 78.
Yeah, I remember one of my friends talking about something like that at their school.
It's like, and it's like
I
I
went to
would
a
have
special
passed.
school, so I didn't have to. This all sounds real. I went to like one of them gifted schools. I had to take a test when I graduated middle school, and that determined where they put you.
Oh yeah, I specialized high school. Yeah.
Yeah, and I went to one of those, so I didn't have to. None of that sounds familiar to me, but I also probably could have just blacked out my entire high school like career. So
Yeah, it's
which
like-
is also probably valid. You know, I don't
Because
remember.
I was specialized high school. I didn't have the incomplete thing at my school. I just remember one of my friends from Boston talked about it.
Yeah. I mean, we did have incompletes where it was just like, but it was an issue of like if you missed a certain number of days or like missed a certain number of assignments, then you got an incomplete.
Okay.
Yeah, but by that point,
but
like it was
that's-
like one of those things where they like you would know in advance because like the teacher would try to contact your parents and
Yeah.
everything. And usually
like-
for people like that, like it was because they were like really sick or something, or like had like a
Yeah.
family emergency or something.
Yeah.
Because like I know one guy like literally just stopped coming to school one day, and then we found out like at the end of the year it's because both his parents had passed. And
Yeah, I was about to
so-
say it was usually paired with like it wasn't just they weren't doing it; they weren't at school.
Right, yeah. And then another guy, like he got like real sick and was like in the hospital for a while and just could not, like he was doing the homework, but it was like, yeah, they're like, if he's sick enough to, you know, be in the hospital, we're not gonna fail him. We'll
Yeah.
just try to work around it kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, that's not really his fault. He's just sick, so, you know.
All these freaking sin eaters, all these gorillas.
Yeah.
Also, why do the gorillas shoot lasers?
Because they're still upset about the death of Harambe.
It's the Kitana rival, bro. I mean, the Ronkins probably did some shit. Who knows? Maybe the boss shoots lasers. Everything in here has been shooting lasers. Maybe he shoots them. I don't know.
You know what? Fair.
I went to a public school. I mean, I did go to. It was a public school. Like it was just there was like a gifted.
Yeah, there was
like,
a
the
placement
science
test,
and
right?
tech program.
Yeah.
Thing where it's like it was like they had like the, and this sounds so weird to say. They had like the regular students, and then they had like the
Gifted.
the like gifted students who like you know scored a certain point on the test. So
For
you know.
me, it was a case of everyone has their district school that you would just go to because you lived in this district. This is the school assigned to you.
Right. Yeah.
But
yeah.
you could take the test to place out.
Right. Yeah. And that was basically, it was like, yeah, like there was the school that's like you live here, and like you would go here 9 out of 10 times, but if you score a certain point, like pass a certain threshold on this exam, you could go to one of these other schools instead. So.
Okay. So yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, kind of like
Same thing
that.
for me.
And then I ended
Rens.
up like
I'm gonna die.
Moving like midway through like around like 10th grade, and because I ended up at one school, but then because I moved and I couldn't go to that school anymore, they just put me in like a different one with the same program, kind of thing. Which I think honestly, like in terms of I think overall like school rankings, was the better school, but like you had to place really high on the exam to get into it, and so I just got in because hey, I live here now, so. They had the plug in the mouth. Sure, yeah.
No, so between 8th grade and 9th grade, I moved from California to Maine. And I was a year ahead in math, because I was taking algebra in 8th grade.
Right.
And when I got up here to Maine, into my high school, they're like, oh, we know your transcript said you took algebra, but we don't actually know if you did, so we're putting you in algebra again, but if you really want to go into geometry and be a year ahead, you can take this test to prove it. And even then I'm like, what kind of backward... Do you really think school transcripts are gonna lie about what classes I've taken? Like, what is wrong with you people? my high school was fucking terrible.
I just remember how proud my high school counselor was of the high school I chose to go to. I mean, the college I chose to go to.
Yeah.
Interesting. Oh yeah, and then you're forced to get shot. Just avoid the pools of poison. Okay. This is simple enough. Can't wait for it to change, and then I die. Like here, I'm gonna put on some armor. Yeah, sucker. Didn't hit me hard enough. Aha.
Yeah, no, my high school did a lot of questionable things. But like I will go on record. I was homeless for a few years, like, you know, just like couch surfing, couldn't really get a job, you know, living off like the kindness of like friends and stuff. And I was happier than when I was in high school.
Yep.
So I will go on record saying that.
My golden years were in high school. I've plateaued. It was all over. Can you stop stabbing people, please, Light Teacher Eros? You're very strong. Oh hey.
Punch him in the... Just deck him in the schnoz. That should solve everything.
Yeah. That's what you're normally supposed to do, right?
Yeah. It's like a shark.
Yeah.
Shark comes up, starts getting frisky, you punch it in the nose, and you swim away.
Okay, so this is gonna be a straightaway. I'm in my golden years right now. I can make anything. Yes, you can, Ghost. Yes, you can. You keep that magic going. Rue the day! Get in there! Do it, yeah! Thank you, Shola. Thank you for being a DPS and popping your goddamn LB.
So I'm used to, when I do trust, I usually bring Alizé with me, and she usually just pops the limit break for everyone on cooldown.
Look at this delicious piece of tiger meat. We can eat for days. All right.
It's so funny. There's a scene in Endwalker where Alizé says that she has no love of violence, and then people took that screenshot and right next to it puts the trust notes for Alizé saying she'll use limit break as much as possible.
She loves violence, actually.
Yes, she does.
Look, Y'shtola, I can handle it. I'm gonna take all this light in and not be spoiled by it. Not turned to foul.
And how much do you think you can pull that off?
I don't know. I'm like the size of 2 double D batteries. Is double D a thing of batteries, or did I just have a Freudian slip?
I mean, I wasn't going to say anything.
Those are battery types. They're just not used often.
Okay, so see, it's fine.
But you also probably had a Freudian slip, let's be real.
No. Gosh, I feel like I'm doing great. All this light. It's like getting a 10.
The Light Warden is dead.
On your soul.
The Blessed's prayers have been answered.
Aye, that they have.
Jax is gonna go into the afterlife and his soul's gonna be extra crispy.
Her condition yet troubleth thee?
It does. Though she shows no immediate signs of corruption, the danger remains. She must be told.
Hey, if you find another way to contain this shit, feel free. Until then, we gotta keep going, girl.
Right.
Would you describe it to me, Marie-Ange?
Yeah, I mean, like, how many
Paint me a
other,
picture of
Echo
your
users
words.
are around?
Yeah.
A sea of
This is
shimmering
cute.
stars. Diamonds strewn across a raven gown. Boundless and beautiful.
Oh.
'Tis an exquisite sight, not unlike that of the source. Calm and gentle and forgiving.
I can see it.
They're the 3-year gang, right?
For however deep the void
Yes.
or wide the
Because
expanse,
Thancred was 5.
there is
Yeah,
no
yeah,
shore
yeah.
so distant
Yeah.
as to be beyond the reach
Thancred
of
was
light.
5,
Ominous though that may sound.
These two are
Y'shtola
3.
and Urianger were
twins
3, and then
are
the
1.
twins were 1.
Okay.
Yeah. And you've been there for like a week.
Urion J's tall enough, you just patted his booty. Yeah, you just patted his ass. It was like a good team pack. You know, like baseball teams be doing? Like,
Yeah.
good job. Good work. Good game. You just be slapping asses.
Yeah. Y'all did good. You killed another Light Warden.
It happens
Nope.
when you're short and the other person is tall. I say from experience.
You mean of being on the receiving end?
Mistaken, they predate the Empire.
Sure.
With your tall ass?
How can you tell?
A peculiarity.
Yeah,
of the
didn't you
page.
know? Sagan's
Most
been
are
hanging
made
out
from
with,
mineral-based pigments.
like Andre the Giant and
But
Shaquille
whatever
O'Neal.
is here is older than anything I have ever
Mountains. This is
According to
interesting.
Almet, this sanctuary was built to
You're
preserve the
interesting.
wisdom of the ancients. What events do these murals commemorate, I wonder?
It looks like it commemorates Dissidia.
Must you always linger after defeating your enemies? Navigating these halls on foot is exhausting.
Come to lead us to safety, have you?
I was bored. But how is the hero of the hour? Fighting fit, I see. Keep up the good work.
You're plotting something.
Every hour of every day. But never you mind about that. As I have told you 1,000 times before, I like to watch. Nothing more.
You know, there's a website for you, Emmett.
Well, I would quit this place, and I suggest you do the same.
What?
There is yet work to be done.
You said I like to watch, nothing more, so I'm trying to tell him that there are places for this.
There is.
Ah, there is a sight to bring a tear to the eye.
You recognize these scenes?
That I do. Indeed, there was a time when anyone and everyone would. Until one calamitous day when the world was divided across 10 and 3 reflections, sundering the land and all who dwelled upon it. And the worst part? No one could remember it. Not really. Just fragments and fleeting memories of an achingly familiar world. A vision shared of a paradise lost, preserved only in song and scripture and paint. Once upon a time. Yet here we find ourselves again, to look, learn, and remember.
Then share with us the stories you know so well. We are listening.
Before the Great Sundering, there was one world. A world that knew naught but peace and prosperity. Until it was faced with a crisis. Unprecedented, terrifying. Civilization found itself perched upon a precipice, staring into oblivion. But through prayer and sacrifice, the will of the star was made manifest. Zodiac was his name, and by his grace was the calamity averted.
Zodiac.
A savior mighty and magnificent, deserving of reverence and gratitude. One would have thought, yet some thought otherwise. From the fears of these naysayers would rise Hydaelyn, she who was to serve as his shackles, to bind him and hold him in check. And so they fought, and they fought, and they fought, and in the end, Hydaelyn was victorious. With all her strength, she smote him, dealing a blow so devastating that it split the very fabric of reality. And thus was Zodiac banished and his being divided. That concludes today's lesson on long-forgotten history. Though I imagine your mother would offer a rather contradictory account, as is her wont.
I'm sorry, I can only assume I misheard. But it sounded an awful lot like you were implying both Zodiac and Hydaelyn are not gods. But...
What? Not gods of the first? Is that what you thought these paintings depicted? Or... Oh. Oh. They are gods after a fashion, yes. But no different from the kind with which you are so intimately acquainted. formed of faith and prayer, of conviction and devotion. The eldest and most powerful of primals.
Almost the whole way down.
You have spun quite a tale. Yet you have not explained the role of the Ascians in all of this. How is it you are privy to ancient secrets lost to time?
Finally you
I don't think they're lost to him.
And shrewd questions warrant honest answers. We Ascians know because it is our history, our story.
Mm-hmm.
It was we who summoned Zodiac, we natives of that sundered paradise. Now, do you see why we yearn for the great rejoining? For our world, for our people, for all creation to be made whole again. Wouldn't you wish for the same?
Fucking love Emmett Silk.
You and basically everyone.
Oh my god. What a goddamn...
But Jax, he's a war criminal.
I love war criminals. What do you mean?
What do you mean? Don't
Half
say
the
that.
people that I'm like, they're great are war criminals.
Listen, can you really say you've lived life if you haven't committed a war crime or two?
Yes! Yes, I can.
You're not living life correctly.
Yeah, second, you need to get out there, baby.
Oh, sure, fine. I'll accept that, but no.
Do you suppose there's any truth to his claims?
Well, there you go. You got we're making progress.
Oh, that's a bomb. I love that. I'm like, oh wow, that was such a truth bomb. Knowing in the back of my head, just creeping out the corner is the fucking moon. And I'm like, there's some shit. Without being spoiled, I am just aware that there's some shit. And I'm just here like, oh, my mind, it's expanding. It's gonna explode. It's gonna expand too fast.
But it wasn't a race war, technically.
Technically. It was a race unification war. What? Nah, that's still a race war. Wait. Wait. Hold on. Oh my god. Lonnie says their primals was actually put into the launch trailer of Shadowbringer. Oh, wait. Okay, so one of the people that I follow on Twitch and stuff, he's an avid FF14 person. And so because when this came out years ago, so when the trailer dropped, he like watched it on stream, and I have no fucking context for anything, but like he watched it, and then like I think it was at that line where he just stopped the trailer and turned it off and went, no one can watch this. I will watch this for myself later. I'm not watching this on stream because this shit is so spoiler heavy. And I'm like, I don't know what's going on, but sure. And hearing that makes me go, what the fuck? Y'all just dropped that in a trailer? E3 2019. I remember when I was in the game back then during Square Conference. Oh wow, that's funny. Yes. Oh yeah. Okay, so yeah, he was watching the Square thing, and then like he straight up muted it, and then just closed the screen and said, "We're not watching." And that wasn't the final thing in 2019 either. So it was like he had to wait a bit, and he was like, okay, is it done? And then he brought the screen back up to finish watching the Square conference. I don't remember what else they showed that year. It's probably also the final trailer for FF7 Remake, which also is the final trailer that they made for FF7 Remake was also full of shit. That's like, I'm sorry, what? You can't just post that. And it's one of those moments too of like, without context, no one realizes. Because for people who didn't play original FF7 and remember a bunch of stuff in it, you would watch that new remake trailer and be like, why are people freaking out? Isn't it just shit from 20 years ago, but prettier now? And it's like, no, because they're doing shit in that trailer that never happened in the original. And that was everyone's key into the fact that it wasn't going to be a pure remake, because they were doing shit in the trailer that didn't happen in the original. And it's like, I can't believe they're just giving that shit away. Wait, what the fuck is that? Why did Barrett just get stabbed? He doesn't get stabbed. What the fuck was that? Like, they just straight up have that scene of Barrett being stabbed in the final trailer. It's like, wow! Y'all wild with this shit. Yeah, Square be wild with it. I love it. It's like, I don't watch trailers from Square Enix. The first one, like that first FF16 trailer, teaser, great. It was wonderful. The next time we get any news about FF16, I don't know if I can watch it. Because they're gonna be like, so the final boss is Yuzora. I'm like, what?
Right.
What are you doing? So the final boss is Emmett Selk. But yeah, good times.
The final boss is actually Jack Garland riding a T-Rex.
Like, nah, you're kidding me, right? You're lying. Cut to gameplay of you fighting Jack on a T-Rex. It's like, why is this in the trailer? It comes out in 2 weeks. Could you just wait? Just stop. Oh yeah. But hey, oh yeah, see, because my slow ass with the truss, it's 6:55. That actually wrapped up pretty well.
Hey, that works pretty well.
Yeah. So
yeah, I got up to I have to fight
Daniel
Titania now.
Yeah.
I'm taking a break and I'm
Fight
doing
that
the
hoe.
Easter event.
Oh, okay. All right. Maybe I should mess with the Easter stuff.
Yeah.
Also, how far away is this walk from the house?
I was gonna say, I was like, there's probably 2 quests or so till you go back to the Crystarium. I don't know if you wanted to just do those.
Should I just clear those?
Yeah, you're gonna be going to the Crystarium real soon.
All right.
Because you've already, because the dungeon is done, so like we're done, and we, the sky is back, so we can like you're done with this area now. So I was just like, I don't know if you want to just end in the Crystarium or end after that.
Okay, I'm talking to you, Shola, now, so I'll hit up the quest until it gets me back to the Crystarium.
But yep, there you go. That's big reveal number 1.
Number 1. Not number 1.
Yeah, number 1 out of like 20.
Yeah. As a reminder, yeah, you're on. This is quest level 76.
Yep.
So we've got 4 levels to go.
Yeah, this is the expansion that basically just recontextualizes the entire game.
Damn. I'm here for it. I love it. I love a quote-unquote late game reveal. Because this technically counts as a late game reveal. Yeah, I've been playing the game for 400 hours, and it's now a completely new game.
Yeah.
That's some Jesus. I can only think of 4 games at a time. The 4th one is Elden Ring. That's some Elden Ring shit. Well, yeah, I've been playing the game for 200 hours. Oh yeah, no, I only got 3/4 of the way in. Shit just changed. What? What do you mean 3/4?
It's so many people who I've been talking to about Elden Ring, and they're just like, yeah, like they're like, I've covered the whole map, I think. Like, you can't get any bigger, right? And then they start going down, and they're just like, oh my god, come on.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, technically you're right. You have covered the map, but now you have to go down.
I think what I want to do for when I stream that on Wednesday is I'm just going to, before I start the New Game Plus file, open up my second file, which was a new character I just started, and just show the map as it is currently in that file, where I've only grabbed like one piece of it, and then juxtapose it to the full map I have in the New Game Plus. It's like, even before you go underground, you'll have a moment where like you'll touch a chest that teleports you somewhere to the ass end of the world, and you're like,
Right.
oh, okay, well, how far could that must be on the other end of the map that I have, right? No, it expanded the map by 4 times, and you're like, holy shit, this game is huge. And then you find out that you actually didn't expand the map to its full length yet, because then you get teleported somewhere else and it expands again. It's like, stop it, wait. Yeah, that thing made me think about the Asians. About the asses. Onions. The ass onions. Yes, unharmed. Pleased to tell you the Light Warden's no more. You could probably tell.
Yeah.
I don't know why we had to inform you of this. You kind of just looked up and went, oh.
Only 2 areas left to bring the night sky back to.
I'm excited for when I have to fight tooth and nail in Yulmore. On behalf of the Vis, our forebears, and the late Emperor Ronka.
Ronker.
Yeah. We should be thanking you. Our journey through the Katana rival proved most enlightening. To be privy to such knowledge is an honor, one for which we never hoped. Please, you need not be so humble. I want more bunny girl fights. I need more bunny girl flash stepping. She's on the team now. You're a scion. Huh? What is a scion? You're a fucking scion. Get over it. This is how we recruit now. People gonna look at me funny. It's like, Jax, I've noticed lately that the membership of the Science is transformed quite a bit. What do you mean? It seems like, well, I guess it's one thing that's like, oh look, quite a few attractive people in the Science. It's not questionable, but it's, you know, it seems to mostly just be hot bunny women. Well, we were just in the forest with their abode, and I thought most, if not all of them, would fare well in the Science. Our last 30 recruits are bunny women. Yes. Problem? All right. To the slither bow. I still have to watch that one Bunny Girl anime that apparently is really sad, and thus I have to watch it because of the sadness.
Which one?
I really like, it was one of the top animes of like 2019 or something. It has that like piano song, da 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 da. Like, that's all I know about it.
Yeah,
As a girl in a bunny outfit.
Rascal doesn't dream of Bunny Girl Senpai or something like that?
Yeah, that.
Oh yeah,
that
no, I
sounds
need to
right.
watch that too. I've had the episodes on my computer for a while. I just haven't watched it.
Yeah. No, I've seen it. It's actually not that sad.
Oh, okay.
Full of love and grace, where none need know pain or suffering. In that moment, when the sky's light began to wane, I knew our prayers had been answered. That we were doomed to face oblivion at life's end no longer. When first we met, I harbored certain suspicions about you. Now I see that I was right. You are the bringers of shadow, the warriors of darkness, the saviors for whom...
Oh, it was good suspicions. Got it. I'm like, what? You harbor suspicions and you were right.
I suppose you're not entirely wrong. But we are not
So many
worthy of your
suspicions.
reverence, nor have we any desire to be worshipped. If you would pray, pray for your children, that they may one day know a better world.
I will do as you say. But please, let us at least hold a feast to celebrate your victory. You deserve that much.
Y'shtola is the city girl who moved outside to the country and found Runar, her big hunka chunka farm boy,
We must go.
to show her how to take life easy.
For we share
Oh
the same
no,
path
her whole
and the same
character arc
fate.
has been a Hallmark movie.
Oh my god, is this how Stella found her groove back? Oh my god.
God.
So be it. I ask only that you hold us in your hearts, as we would hold you in ours. Now, and ever after. By the boundless dark, this I swear.
Yeah, Albert. I got him all happy.
Arbert's like, they're doing it.
Yeah, I'm inside Y'shtola. Hey, move.
Crazy.
Alright, Runar. I wish you could stay, but I understand the duty calls you, and you must answer. Each night when I gaze up at the sunless sea, I will think of you, of Master Matoya. And of Master Matoya. Of all you have done. Night's blessing. Out of the wood. Turn with you and the others to Crystarium. Before we go, might I speak with you in private? I will await you in my chambers.
I just want to see like an omake or something where Runar figures out how to go to the source.
Oh.
And is going around asking like, "Oh, can someone bring him to Master Matoya?"
Oh,
And they bring
God.
him to, you know,
Yeah, Master
the
Matoya.
actual one, not Y'shtola.
It'll be fine. It'll work out anyway because Y'shtola will probably be visiting, or that'll be what they write in. But like, yeah, he first goes like, "Oh, how you've changed! What has I heard that time drifts differently between the first and here, but to think so much time has passed. Oh, my dear Master Matoya." Runar, over here, buddy. She's over here. From the first when we met at Fort Gone, your aether has appeared tainted. Oh, you're gonna tell me about how you're scared for me. Alright. When you defeated Light Warden, I fear the lights which poured forth from it was not negated by Heidelin's blessing, rather it was absorbed into your being. Lianjie also suspects as much, though he is unwilling to share his thoughts on the matter. One thing is certain, with every warden you defeat, the danger to you grows greater perhaps than we can imagine. If you begin to feel anything strange, anything at all, pray inform me at once. You should hurry, before the others begin to worry. Once I've served my things here, I will join you. Alright. Don't worry, Y'shtola, I'm big and strong. I got this crystal gun on my back, I'm good. That's all I need.
Oh man, I forgot. Triangle Strategy is a game that I need to play. God damn it.
Yeah. That's... Ooh. I'm kind of scared to start that.
I still have to finish Octopath, man.
That's part of the reason why.
I'm just like, I want to do these. I have like 3 side quests left to do, but they're really fucking hard.
It looks like they're 2 for 2 now, that studio specifically, on being like, these games are great and have interesting, maybe not like singular plot when it comes to Octopath, but still great storytelling. But boy, just it's long.
Yeah.
And it's not even long hour-wise, it's the pacing of it. And apparently does the same thing in Triangle Strategy. Where somebody was like, I played 8 hours of it and fought twice. I was like, ooh. Hope the story's real good to carry me through that. Yay! And when the night sky returned, the prayers have at last been answered. Yeah. Look at us doing a good job. Yeah, we can go, Y'shtola. I know for a fact you weren't just packing up them books. If we cut back right now, I bet y'all see Runar whimsily drifting side to side as he gave him a cute little kiss on the cheek or some shit. I'm going so far as to adopt Master Matoya's name on my own. I but pray that I honor. Blah, 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 blah. Must return to Crystarium. Yeah.
Return to the Crystarium.
I got some words for that there Crystal Exarch.
Yeah, let's see it. I'm ready. I'm ready to see her give him all the shit. Oh shit, wait, is it speak to her there? Oh, yep, right outside. All right. If I could land on the Crystarium. Don't worry, Raktika, I'll be back. I'm gonna start every one of these Final Fantasy XIV streams in the forest.
Oh my god.
I need that. Nah, I need that beat. God, you can't just give me a goddamn banger like that and be like, okay, now leave. Never return. Never return.
Oh, please, you know the only reason you want to start in Raktika is for the bunny girls.
Listen, I can multitask. I can have more than one reason. It's a wonderful place. I gotta do something to the rhythm of the music. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It has been too long. Your presence here means you brought word of the warden hiding in Raktika. Oh, we murdered it.
Yeah, it's fucking dead now.
Yeah. Found and slain? Yeah. Umor has but recently dispatched soldiers to all corners of Norvrand to defend them. I'm glad to see their efforts were wasted on the Greatwood. Speaking of Umor, what came of your meeting with Arthur? Aha! About that. You falling apart over there, Crystal Exarch? Mustn't push yourself. Here, come. Receive some sun rays to your face. I will remove your hood. You must rest. Get vitamin D soaked into your skin by the sunlight. Or the nightlight? Does that flip in the first? Has it been, are you like, do you have too much vitamin D because of the light? You need some fucking nighttime exposure?
Why do you think his skin's turning crystal?
Oh no. Them there bones. He has too much calcium.
Yes.
I think Brenna's having a stroke in the chat.
Nah, she's singing. Don't worry, brother. I got you. Christ. But now, once we hit up here, and I guess I'll have another little nighttime cap with Arbert. Well, he'll be like, "Hey, you did good, kid." Yeah. Watch this, and then we'll call it there.
Sounds good to me.
So there's a light sealed inside you, is there? You wouldn't know it from the outside. You look the same as you ever did to me.
I must stay the course for the others. What if that changes? What if it overwhelms me? I suppose there's naught to do but rest. That one. My truest friend.
True enough. Packing up and going home isn't really an option, is it? If you don't face the music here, it'll only come and find you there.
think he was telling the truth? Emmett, I mean. All that rot about Hydaelyn being no different from any other primal. If so, what would that make her blessing? Are we just slaves to her will?
Oh shit. Wait, is that why I can't get by others? Because I already am?
Lies the Ascian stock in trade.
Wait, fuck off.
Villains, heroes.
Yeah, you've been a
all
Light
letters
Warden the whole time,
perspective,
Jax.
they'd have you believe. One man's fond memory.
But not even
Ever
that.
since
I was
you
thinking,
woke up on that carriage.
Me, I'm
Yeah.
no saint or
I was just thinking of the primal aspect. I was like, yeah, I can't be
and I know
like
damn well I'm in no
put
position
under
to
their
judge.
sway because I'm already under the sway.
When I saw the people of Slitherbow look up at the sky and celebrate the return of the dark, felt good. It was moments like
Oh,
that
real
that
good.
I cherished.
You've been tempered by
Much more
Hydaelyn.
than the thrill of adventure,
Temper, that was the word.
the
Thank you.
quiet after the storm. I always took comfort in that.
Oh, good. Was Emmett paying a visit to our baby boy emperor? No, it's snowing. It's like fucking London. London? Oh. Okay. Who you gonna say hi to, guys?
What did the scouts have to report?
Oh shit, yeah, the boys.
Several skirmishes, but nothing of consequence. The fighting seems to have taken its toll on both sides.
It's the fucking cool guy team.
Stalemate, then. The Alliance has done well to hold the line for so long.
Oh, Gaius and Astinian.
Justinian, yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, that was never a team up I ever thought I wanted until I saw it then. And I'm like, this is the best team up ever.
Yeah.
'Tis but the calm before the storm. And should the Empire choose to bring their full might to bear?
To say nothing of Black Rose. All the more reason to hasten our search. How close are your people to identifying our next target?
Close enough, though I have received some troubling intelligence. One of our generals posted to the Alamegan front recently disappeared without trace from the battlefield at Gimlet Dark.
Odd. Dead seems unlikely. Fled less so. I wonder where he'll turn up.
Were I a betting man, I would say here, in the capital. Not that any deserter who valued his life would contemplate returning, but a corpse might, given the right encouragement.
Mm-hmm.
In the manner of his royal remains, you mean?
Elidibus plainly has no need of a new host, so the question becomes who? It may be that another player has joined the game. Something to consider at any rate. But come, there is work to be done.
These bloodless games make for poor sport.
Oh, how though? How though?
Happy father.
Nah, go talk to him anyway. Fuck it. Come on.
Besides, there is but one hand that can make me whole again. My enemy. My friend.
I'm sorry, homie. I'm not in that universe right now.
I know not what entertainment occupies you, but if you will not clear the way for me, then I shall seize the reins of fate once more.
Yeah, you get out there. You make it real for yourself, Xenos. I believe in you, buddy. I believe in you. Get out there. Make your dreams come true. Fucking Jesus Christ. That sounds like war in my head. That's in my head, right? Uh-oh. It's not in my head. I guess I'll find out next time. Anywho. Alright.
Find out next time on Dragon Ball 14.
Thanks, guys, for hanging out with me, as always.
No problem.
And
I hope you enjoyed this stream of plot.
Yo.
Yes, all of the plot.
I don't even remember where I started the day at for 14. I just remember like, oh yeah, I definitely stole across Runar. That's cute. And now I'm like, I've seen the universe. And it's still expanding. I can see the furthest reaching light, and it's moving away from me. Thanks for the stream, friendo. Thank you. Thank you, Verde, in your perfect Emil voice. But yes, with that, we shall be calling that a day. Have a good day, everybody. I'll be back.
You too.
I might be back, actually, Tuesday, because I never played Kirby yesterday, because I went to sleep instead. So I have to play Kirby.
I was like sitting here waiting for the Jack stream. I'm just like, yeah, I got my food.
Listen.
I'm sitting here with my phone in my hand, and it never happened.
He got cozy. Oh no. Second over here, cozy. All right.
Yeah, I was waiting for the notification, and then it never happened.
Well, you see, it'll be there Tuesday. It'll be there Tuesday. It'll be fun. I ain't got shit to do on Tuesdays. My classes are Mondays and Wednesdays, so I can do Tuesday. Please. Okay. See you then. Bye.
All right. Bye.
Good day. Oh. And good night to all of you. Kisses. Mooch.